maybe I started on. No, it was on Max, and I would watch it, at night when
I'm
everybody
all
else,
red.
when I could, do my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they were familiar, but then they started watching Young Sheldon, which I've been wanting to.
Andrea, I
watch.
think, has watched all of Young Sheldon.
It's pretty good, very well done. They love it. It is hilarious. It's pretty well done.
It's always
Anyway, that's like
a little bit of sense of pride and a little bit of depression. Anytime somebody at work or somewhere goes, they'll stop me in the office and they'll go,
they call
have you
you
ever
out.
watched Big Bang Theory?
Oh no.
I know where it's going from there. I'm like,
you just. I'm
we don't need to have the rest of this conversation.
I'm reminded of something.
It's just like something happened in a meeting the other day, and me and my boss and another team lead were walking back to our desks. They're like, "Have you ever watched Big Bang Theory?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm way higher functioning, but I'm extremely high functioning compared to him. And they're like, well, but the similarity though, right?
I mean, you got to admit.
Does that make me the other roommate guy, or whatever his name is?
No.
Oh.
What does this make you?
Like if what?
If
you're
I'm the real bad one,
If you're Sheldon,
Am I the?
if I'm low tier Sheldon,
Kuthapali.
this makes you Raj.
Is it Raj?
Which one's Raj?
that's good.
Isn't that Raj? Kuthrapali.
He's the one who can't talk to girls.
Oh, yeah, that's probably me.
You're
That sounds
Raj.
like me.
For instance, let's have a couple cute girls knock on the door and see what happens.
No.
You're Raj.
Probably worse.
You're
'cause,
like a mixture of Raj Sheldon, actually.
Okay.
You're like
That's bad.
a twisted blend of the two.
That's probably not a good thing.
Depends.
He's a genius.
I'm very
though.
high functioning, I'll have you know.
That's what you think. That's what Sheldon thinks.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, just
What are you trying to say?
I think I know what you're saying. Are we live, Bro Jay?
oh yeah, we're live. I'm just putting links in places in Discord.
Yeah, I watched the latest podcast.
Why?
You rewatched it?
Why?
There was a technical difficulty at the end. Are we going to experience that? Are we going to experience that this evening?
Out of
Or
hard
have
drive
you
space.
resolved that issue?
That was not on this laptop, and it's been resolved though.
I need to watch the end of that one to see how you cut that.
No, he let it go.
I just
But whose ending did you use? Oh no, wait, that was a different one.
the other one. That one I let it it timed out. It timed perfectly actually.
Okay.
Where like I did my own ending and then you did your ending, and I
Okay,
just
that's
kept
what
them
it was.
both in.
Okay, that was a different one.
This one I kept it in sorry, I kept it in the beginning of it. Because we were arguing over who started our recording first.
You had this
Oh, yeah.
funny little like
I don't know.
girls getting together thing. Jinx clap something or other. Like, what am I watching?
Syncing of audio.
This is not.
It's how
And then
you,
it suddenly became a competition that I had to win.
it's how you sync your audio.
It seemed,
It's easier.
It seemed really weird. Like, I expect you guys to start doing some sort of like hand jive thing across the screen to each other, and like Jinx, you owe me a Coke, some sort of poke going on across each. It made me uncomfortable. And that takes some doing.
Cool. So it's a success.
We're working.
So
Okay,
we were accomplishing our goals.
I think it's my turn.
I don't remember.
Wait, which the actual podcast?
The real
Yeah.
podcast, the Bro J
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm clued in now because I was
Not
listening
this
to
thing.
you. I was thinking, I don't remember any of that.
No,
We were there for the whole thing.
no,
What's going on?
don't go back and listen to these.
Why
Just
not? Maybe we can
save yourself.
Maybe we could learn to improve on things.
I don't think there's anywhere to go with
Can't go down further.
I mean,
where we're at. Where do you start?
I think editing helps more, actually, realizing that, if you listen even closer to like how often you pause and say and like, and so that's had a bigger effect, just editing things, going, oh my gosh. I say okay all the time. There's
I learned that a lot from like
Is
editing
that
my
what-
YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Is that what you
From
do
Wayward Turn
then?
Frontier.
You'll go through and edit quite a bit of it after the podcast. Not
Yeah, yeah.
necessarily these, but the podcast.
Yeah, I'll go through and edit and chop it up and shorten it a lot.
So it seemed like last time we were doing like move and maybe do a thing or two. Like look around the thing, do an event or something.
So we're
or are we
doing
just doing one?
Yeah, but it's this week, so now it's my turn.
Now it's just your turn.
Okay,
I'm just
for
saying, I'm not going to come and find you guys' unconscious bodies
Go for it. Do something. in your
when
room.
when you've run out of steam and health, and I'm like, I've made it 2 squares, and I'm almost to the smoke.
Go for it.
What is that thing?
It's a
Not a map.
map searching.
Let's just.
Nothing.
I probably should have said, hey, do I want this, right?
At some point, we might have to shift this over, depending on how far this way goes.
Oh, yeah.
Or I guess I can just move my stuff. That's also a possibility.
You can move it.
So I have discarded that. So let's do.
You're just concerned that we're off dicking around and we'll never come back.
Yeah.
That's my role playing. Did I mention my role playing is I'm the soldier,
Oh, you're right.
and I was given orders to go investigate smoke to the east.
Right.
So that's his.
That's what I'm.
He's staying on task.
I'm
That's
doing
his,
I'm doing what I was asked.
That's fair.
So which action are you doing? Are you doing a
We'll
search?
be coming back.
Yeah, the 120 thing.
Yeah, we'll catch
We're
up.
not going to. We just had to, like,
We'll catch up.
There was a lot of events that happened down here.
I mean,
just
there's
saying-
a lot of cool things that we.
You're
Yeah,
just
we-
going
we
straight.
learned.
You didn't come
yeah.
across a lot of
I mean,
events.
that's not. I mean,
K6's
how boring is that?
opinion of his party members is like, can't rely on these jokers for nothing. They're like, I walked 20 feet, and they're gone.
That's like me in the department
Remaining
store.
alert, you inspect the area. It seems safe enough to take a short rest. You can use this time. Oh, it's a timed event. You can use this time to rest or to prepare yourself mentally for the upcoming trials. Discard all 120 cards from the adventure deck without revealing them. Oh, really?
You went 20 feet and had to rest. Yeah, see?
That's why you haven't gotten very far.
If a permanent event card is attached to your terrain card,
Nope.
those aren't permanent, right?
Nope.
Okay. If it shows a fight action, discard this immediately. Otherwise, you may take one of the following actions. They're immediately. One of them would either unblock any cards, which I don't have blocked, or you may choose up to 2 cards in your discard pile and add them to your hand. But I don't need to do that either. So this is really just discarded as well. Let's put this in like this. So we don't know what that was. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I like explore the next thing?
Yeah, might as
Yeah,
well.
if you want.
Okay. Is it ground shiver 3 still? Okay. Oh, it takes 4? It takes 4 to explore that sucker.
You can afford it.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's 0 if our thing is level 3 or higher.
Oh. I can't read.
I noticed.
Did you read it for me?
Didn't he just say it was 4, but it's not 4?
It's not 4.
It's not 4,
I
it's
can't-
3.
It was level 3.
I can't read.
Okay.
Good day, my name is Cider. I've been all over the collapsing lands, from the Black Ocean to the Puddle. And believe it or not, I don't even have a ground shiver. I guess any lady luck is on my side. If you offer me a little something, I'll tell you the most incredible story.
Oh.
If you would rather resume your journey immediately, discard this. But if you want to take the following action, an involved character must discard 1 card with the keyword barter, trinket, and or provisions.
Dang it, I have a trinket.
I have a trinket.
We can't get involved.
No.
You have to be on the same.
Yeah. So I give him the provisions
Ooh.
and read 152. Cider.
Is that his last name?
Um,
Is his first name?
apple.
Sure. Never mind.
I don't get it.
Okay.
You would probably have to explain.
You know,
Very-
the
Very
internet knows. That's all that
small
matters.
words for me to understand what it is you're implying. Cider is like a drink, isn't it?
I knew a girl who knew a guy who had ventured into the Foundations. It's a subterranean world that he said to run through the entirety of the collapsing lands, and whose structure is made of chambers and corridors that regularly shift against all logic. Well, this guy met a gigantic mechanical oracle there, who told him the following anecdote. Please roll the dice.
Keep going, guys. I'll be back.
Roll.
Yes.
4.
Here is your anecdote. This is what the oracle revealed to him. The owner of the inn of the Red Spiggy has hidden things under the floorboards at the foot of his bed. Incredible, isn't it? Well, it's time for me to hit the road. You wonder if the old man misled you.
Hold on. Okay, owner of inn.
Red Spiggy.
Red
The
Spiggy.
Red Spiggy Inn.
Hid something
Has
under the
hid-
floorboards?
Has hidden things under the floorboards at the foot of his bed.
That's interesting. Hmm.
Hmm.
So interesting.
Yes.
So it's a secret treasure of some kind.
You don't have weakness, do you? Do you have any weakness right now?
No.
Okay.
I have no weaknesses. I am only strengths.
Okay. +1. Sorry, don't put that away. +1 knowledge,
+1 knowledge? Oh, cool.
and then take a 49 card when you're ready.
Oh, alright then. 49. A glimmer of hope. Alright.
Yay!
Oh,
We need
finally.
like 5 of those. Cool.
Yay.
Then this goes away into the past. And we get the real.
119.
Where am I? 119. Wait a minute. There's multiple 119s. What scenario are we on?
Fire.
Fire? It's a symbol, a fire symbol, right?
Mm-hmm. The flame.
Did it look like that thing?
Yes.
Okay. The smoke leads you down a plank walkway where a wagon is burned out. Shadows shift among scattered bodies
Oh.
and chests.
Oh, you found the thing. You like found it.
So.
Ooh. So sorry. There's bodies. And a wagon.
Bodies and a burned out wagon and bodies, yeah. And that goes there. I think that's all for my turn. We should have Brandon go next. Actually,
Yeah,
Brandon's
that
not
makes
here.
sense because he's
Where
not
did Brandon
here.
go? He said he'd be right back. Okay,
Good thing we don't have to like take turns.
Okay. Well.
we're skipping Brandon since he's.
And we could actually just go back to him at any point.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
it
just
doesn't
go,
matter.
OJ.
Oh, okay.
You're red.
Yes, I am. I'm just gonna. I think I'm done with this area over here.
How about? Tell you what.
Okay.
This- You should wait for me.
Oh, you move up first, so it's free.
Yeah, exactly. And then we should
Okay.
have Brandon move here, and then that way it's free for you.
Yeah.
If Brandon moves here, it's free for you to move.
I've only discarded 2 cards so far.
He doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
let-
but
let
I'll wait
me-
for you.
Yeah,
if you're
I'll
gonna come
do
back.
it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move up. That's
okay.
my turn.
That's fair. and then I'll move up to the next one.
We did this, right? The 112?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna, that'll be it. I'm done. Right?
Okay. And then I will
It's
move
this
up.
one. It's something that got banished.
Okay. So, and I think I just do a card.
Oh, I think it was the Sirens. Sirens, like,
And
I think that
discard
wasn't
this.
really her name,
Yeah.
but-
And then I go up there. And so I'll wait here until you and Brandon move in. So if you were going to
Good
move
point.
up, you can move in for free if you want to. And then Brandon can move down for free if he wants to.
Yeah, I can't explore the area next to me because it's too high of a.
I know, what is it, like 8, 6?
It's like 5 or something like that.
Oh, 7. Oh, 7.
Well, it's a 5 device thing or whatever for free,
Yeah.
but then it's 7 cards.
Yeah,
and
that's...
that's
So
too
do you
much.
want to just move up
Ridiculous.
onto my square, or did you want to do anything over here?
Yeah, I'll move again.
following.
Okay, because that's just free. And then if Brandon wants to move over too.
Yeah, let me. I think I liked the cards I had, so I can move for free into here,
Right.
And I can move
Again, if you want. Yeah.
for free into there.
Oh yeah, we could all move for free over to you.
Let's just
You
all
can.
do that.
Let's
Shall
do
we
it.
all just do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we all together now.
We gotta find out a way to get the shiver level up.
Oh, you found the smoke. That's great.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't notice you guys there.
Or did you cause this? I see bodies. You're a fighter.
What happened here? Are they
Did
dead?
you do this?
I haven't
What did
gone
you
to
do?
investigate yet.
We weren't even here watching you. We cannot leave him alone.
This is the smoke.
The smoke did this?
I found the smoke.
Okay.
It appears to be some burned out bodies.
Okay, okay,
chests
Sheldon.
There's smoke,
Maybe
there's
someone
fire.
else could take
in the
over.
wagon.
He just immediately turns around and starts heading back. I found the smoke. I'm done.
Nothing more for me to do.
Wait, was I supposed to find? I'm pretty sure they said investigate.
Ooh. But do we know for sure?
I'm supposed to at least investigate what the smoke is. What's going on?
So should we all move into this square and then investigate it, like as a group involved,
Yeah.
just in case?
Yeah. I think we should.
Let's do it. Take
It's
it
very
away.
interesting.
Who
Who's
needs-
going to lead the way?
I think one of us. With
One of you
enough
two should
energy
probably.
should. Unless somebody needs something else in their hand.
I don't.
I'm just an old woman. Maybe you should lead the way. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Second Wind is such a great card, though.
You can't even choose
So
to keep it though.
You're doing that. You're doing this.
I can, because I moved there.
You're doing this action with the
I can
eye?
keep this in my hand. No,
No,
it's just
he's
me
just moving.
moving over there.
Oh yeah, yeah. It costs you one. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Man, my hand is already so good. Shoot.
Just do second wind like mine.
You know, I'm just gonna discard
it.
it for now. And wait for you guys.
Okay. Well, nothing happened to you.
Should we all move up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does this have an actual cost? No.
1.
Okay. And 0 success, right?
Yeah, 1 cost 0 success.
Okay. I won't rearrange my 3
So there's
cards.
two things there's two actions there, right? And then we can explore the side.
Yeah,
The map
one's like
one.
next to this smoking pit, and the
like
next
a
one's next to
house?
like a house cabin thing.
You want me to get close to the wagon and poke bodies?
Yes, maybe there's a survivor.
All right. I'll walk over to the wagon and start rummaging about.
I was expecting Wes to sort of halfway look for confirmation from Brandon. We're not going to do anything anymore until
that
Brandon
right?
confirms it.
No,
Sorry.
I don't want to be
You need
in
that
any
extra.
leadership position. God. The fact that I have to like tell my bosses how to be bosses of me is just
Okay.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
A soldier in armor is rummaging through the carcass of the wagon while his 2 companions are fighting over a barrel. In the chaos of the looting, an unsteady 4th thief says, "Hey guys, has anyone seen my sword?" The soldiers are too busy looting corpses to notice your presence. The element of surprise is on your side.
Okay, so one of
This is a
them's
mandatory action. Which means everybody's involved?
Yes.
What's the good thing we're
Yeah.
all there?
Everyone on the tiles
So we
has
could-
to be involved, and that also means it has to be done immediately. I think because it's
Yeah,
probably
timed
gonna-
actions have to be resolved immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. The first thing is not chained. Am I the active?
But this
Do we want
is-
me to be the active? I've got a sword.
So we all
Well, we get to choose
we,
now.
we all choose who's the active player.
Right.
So I have 2 cards in my hand that could be used towards fighting, not to mention 2 weapons.
What does that say? Reach?
Oh, reach 1. What does that mean? Some sort of fight? Like maybe they have reach?
Well, I've noticed some cards have like
The kind
you
of.
can overcome
I
a
think-
reach action or something with reach, and you can ignore or whatever.
Well, I imagine since we have advantage, that's probably the advantage.
Yeah.
Is because they're
That we have reach. or something.
unawares.
How much is this?
The first one's 3, and then 4, and then 3.
But it's
And
unchained.
it only, the first one's unchained, and it only moves to the next stage if we succeed. So it's not like that one where whether you won or failed, it still moved to the next level. So these guys really do have to be completely beaten.
So the first one's not too bad.
First one seems easy. The second one is harder, and I have like at least because I can like add things, add more cards to the requirements, and I have like the success. I can add like the success of the sword. So like the second phase, I have like extra successes and can add 2 required
I can add stars based on what kind of
on the symbols.
symbols are on the cards.
Me, all I can offer is a shield. But
Yeah.
because the 2 fists only give me
I
like
really think it should be somebody with the sword.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
because
I don't have
because
no
that
weapon.
guaranteed. Because you can guarantee to add one more linked card, chain card, with your sword. no
On the
matter
next
what,
2 levels.
right?
Yeah, on the next 2.
On the next 2. Or if you get a fist, you get we get a success as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think it should be one of us doing the actual
Okay.
active
Yeah.
fighting.
All I can do is add +1.
Do you
want to
do that first level, and then I'll
Do we want to
using my
save?
stuff
Do we
as-
want to save us for the levels that are chained, and let one of these 2 do the first one where it's not chained?
Because I have cards that all they do is add a +1 to chain.
He's already hurt. And down cards, so I really don't think we.
Hey, I'll
Drew,
take a whack at him.
I've got 5.
Yeah, let's
I'm
not
healthy.
put Drew in the line of fire just yet.
I'm
so
a
have
stealthy
him,
old
Yeah.
broad.
have the lady sneak up behind one of the thieves,
Okay,
and
so
whack
we
him,
need
Yeah.
and we'll deal with the other 2.
3 cards. You need at least 3 cards.
3 successes? Oh, okay. So
And 3
it's going to
successes.
cost me 3 cards.
Oh, we have to succeed this time.
All right. All right. Let me see if I can.
Which I can just put
I really can't.
all 3 of these out,
I think I can do something like
Is it
this.
all-
and
This
just like
might
based
work.
on symbols,
But
possibly
remember,
have
it's
a
not-
really
it's
really good
not
success.
It's not chained, so
Right.
only have-
I can just pick as many as I want.
and then use all of them.
Okay. Oh, I could have brought something with me too. There's nothing I want to select.
So not gearing up.
I don't think
not
this one's
gearing
worth
up.
it
No.
to use.
So I'm just doing this, and I need 3 successes.
You need 3
Yes.
successes. It's not changed, so you can put
All
as
right.
many cards out there as you want in order to get.
Well, let's do
3
6 of
successes.
them because that sounds like a heyday. Okay. How about that? How do you like them apples?
Those good apples.
Maybe only 5. How about that? Only 5. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
2.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Oh, wait. Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
That's already 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really easy. That was easier than I thought it would be. but I have a lot of symbols.
That's the symbol count I need for my action, actually.
That's what you needed. That's a success for
So
sure.
now,
You
So
take
so the thing is that if anyone has a card, a skill that they're allowed to play as an involved player that requires these symbols, they can.
Yes. Mine's just not for being
If it was
involved.
useful at all,
yeah.
but probably not. So we'll just
Okay.
call it good.
You take 2 damage.
Oh,
One of those cards can go back in your hand,
all right,
and this moves to the next level.
all right, sounds good.
So I do have 1 guaranteed success.
So maybe you should do this one. Mine are all maybe guaranteed successes.
I should have
Which
done
means not
this
guaranteed,
before
maybe
this
successes.
stupid thing. I thought you would just be looking over some garbage. Where I could rearrange the top 3 cards.
Oh,
But I have 1 guaranteed success. Any fist can give me more successes. I can add an extra card if I don't like what is linked.
so
oh yeah.
could
So
I play
you're
this
probably.
with a fist for you?
And I can
Oh wait,
add
hold on.
help you.
Let's finish resolving his thing because he could return. Or did you guys already say this?
I
And I
already
missed
went
it.
through that
yeah,
with him.
he's
Okay,
choosing the
then
one
I'm-
back to
He's
his hand
choosing
right now.
his hand.
And that he took 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what I was doing when you said that. Then.
So I can add
Computing something else.
yeah.
right? Because I can add up to like 3 extra cards to that chain, or have like 2 guaranteed successes on top, up to 3 guaranteed successes, depending on what the symbols are. And one of you read that the symbols don't have to be part of the 3 read chain.
That
They
is
can
correct.
be only any symbols anywhere.
Any of the revealed cards,
Okay.
class symbols can
Okay.
be used.
I think
you should probably
I
do this
do
one.
this one. So this is gearing up, where I got the sword out. And then I have to do, it's required to do 3. I'm going to do another, I've got lots of energy. I should just guarantee, because if we don't succeed, I don't like that we don't get to move on with this one.
That it just ends.
It just ends.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't like if we don't succeed in one shot with this guy. So I'm just going to throw another like 4 in there,
Okay.
because I can link up to, depending on what happens, I can link another 3. And if I don't like this, I can add another 2 to what's
Okay.
out there.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
a
you've
lot
got
of
a lot of
energy.
stamina right
Let's
now.
start, maybe we start,
Maybe just start with like 5 or 6.
start at
the most.
5? Let's start at 5, and then I can add up to 7.
Yeah, that's probably what
How
we're
many
plenty.
successes do you need?
I need 4
Okay.
off of 7 cards, but I can, depending on what happens, I can use more of these cards and add more
But
cards in.
you're chained
It would
though,
use all
right?
of my things.
So
but
the
I can,
chain means you could go
right,
you
I can add 4, 5, and
add
6.
more chained.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can do,
A lot.
I can throw all of my cards out because I don't want to fail this one,
Yeah.
right? Okay, we'll start with, that makes me nervous. We're going to start with 6.
Okay.
This is what I do. This is my job. So we'll do these 3. We'll do all 6 of these. We start with, this stuff is pretty decent.
So we got 3 already.
That's not bad. This one's kind of out there. That alone gives me 3. I can do, I'm already using the sword, so I can say,
You'd want to put this one in.
this one? Oh, because it's
Yeah.
2. Good idea.
And then you
Yeah,
can
there
put
you
this
go.
one on the other side.
Because that's the 4. All I've got to do is add 1 chained. And, yeah, all I have to do is add 1 chained, and I get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we keep this and my other tricks
Yeah.
for another day.
And then this gets used, right? This is used up.
It is, and I have to roll a die. Okay, let's do...
Well, it's not used up. He just has to roll a die to see if it breaks.
Let's do one step of this at a time. Where this
So
is
we
a success.
Okay.
I still take 2 damage,
2 damage. This moves down.
and I can put one of these in my hand, but I really like my current hand. It gives me good odds of succeeding at one of these things. I get to keep this, so that's a guaranteed star for later. But that just moves us to the next thing. I have to roll this, and I get to keep it.
Nice.
It does not break. So that worked.
Good.
So the question is, are you better suited to do that again?
Am I still, because I still have all my tricks.
Because you still have all your tricks.
still have
I have some tricks, but it all requires there being the symbols out.
Right. I think I'd do it again. I still have lots of toys.
Okay, do it.
It's going to wear me out, right?
Okay.
But this is my job.
Sure.
I can do this. So this one is only 2 linked, though. I'm going to choose another. This was gearing up. I'm going to choose another.
I mean,
I'm going to choose just
worst
2.
case scenario, you can use that star.
I can use this, and I can add 2 more of these if I don't like what I see. I have a lot of options at the moment. That's not as good. Oh, wow.
Just like that.
Nope. It's not quite that good, but it is 2,
Really, we just need.
3-ish, right?
That's 3.
If I just link this one.
Yeah, you just do another link.
Okay. That kills him. Do I take more damage?
No.
Okay.
We just read
So you got 2.
He's dead.
Or-
This
Oh,
was
you did
all
get 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So he's dead. Read 34, and this is banished.
And you need to roll again for your sword.
Oh, on the sword. Okay,
Keep it.
I keep my sword.
And then
Read 34,
Dialogue.
and then this card goes away.
And then you're kind of actioned out for a little bit.
the soldiers flee without
Yeah.
looking back. Way to go. One involved character takes a 290 card.
Involved character gets a 290. That's
It's 290.
I think that just
That's
really.
item?
good or bad?
Is that an item?
I think you just. I think
you have
decide
found a
after.
leather jacket. It does not offer much protection, but it is better than nothing.
Ooh, I like the style.
There we go. We should
Padded
give this to somebody who we don't want getting hit a lot.
Well, we want someone who's going to do fighting actions, which I think at this point is one of us two. Because you said you had something over
I've
there.
got a lot of combat over here.
So me and you are the 2 combat people right now.
Oh, look at this leather jacket.
So it's like armor.
Nice.
This is an item.
Yeah.
It is.
I.
It weighs 2, and you can carry 6.
Oh, I'm allowed 6. Okay, whew, I'm getting up there though. Okay, it's fine.
You are surprised to find survivors among the remains and debris of the convoy. No doubt they were not a threat to the people who attacked it. You offer your hand to an old woman wearing a richly embroidered dress. Oh, fancy. Getting to her feet, she gives you a weary smile. Leave this worried soul. At my age, death is no longer frightening, especially when one has had a life as full as mine. As a little girl, I saw with my own eyes how the burrowers ravished Waterbank. I used to sneak into the ruins of the great library to read various codices, especially those about natural history. It was there that I acquired the knowledge that led me to join this convoy. We wanted to reconcile with Kel. They never forgave us for our submission to the Worm Master. So the city-state of Waterbank was not entirely engulfed. Wait, sorry, that was end quote. So the city-state of Waterbank was not entirely engulfed. She points to a trembling gullet under a broken hitch. This creature, which did nothing but bleat during the crossing of the bottomless sea, is all that remains of the gift that was supposed to soften Kel. Our chances of success have diminished somewhat, it seems, she sneers. Here I was able to save this, she says, handing you a book. A little further on, another survivor waves a pleading arm. +1 for knowledge.
Ooh.
And we take a 50 card. a 102 card, and a 99.
Damn.
Dang.
That sounds familiar.
Tell me more about this worm mount.
Hope
master.
Reborn. What are these?
I'm supposed to read more.
You
Shall we
leaf
read
through the
more?
book
Or
you've just
wait?
found. This is a thing. There's more text.
Yeah. Should we
Okay,
read
hold
that?
on.
Or
Let's read what they just gave us. Something about tea. A chapter lists the properties of a type of mushroom used in many recipes and concoctions. It warns about the risks of confusing it with the poisonous morning tea, which looks very similar. You may not take the following action unless this mushroom can be seen on a permanent event card attached to your terrain card. Okay, so we know how to make tea. Objective. For the needs of certain scenarios, consider this to be objective 2. Oh, this is also there.
We got objective
Okay.
2.
We have objective 2.
Keep reading.
So that was just talking to the lady or something.
That was just talking to the lady and somebody else who was waving at us, I guess.
a little further on, another survivor waves a pleading arm. A man
We're so
affectionately
helpful.
A man affectionately strokes the forehead of a draft animal lying on the ground, its sides rising weakly. He turns to you, his eyes misty. They took all my cattle away except poor Cecile. Look what they did to her. Those scavengers waited until we were well away from Waterbank to descend upon us. Without your help, I wouldn't have had much hope. But they were just stragglers. You missed the troop's main gang. They're too well armed to be common brigands. They would have made short work of you. I'm in charge of a community a little further west. Join us. You will be safe there. He grabs your wrist. Some of our people managed to escape, probably toward Kel, which we wanted to reach. Now that our convoy has been destroyed, I don't know what kind of reception Kel would give them. There were 4 of them, he says, holding up the 3 remaining fingers of his wounded right hand. I implore you, find them.
What?
They can't have gone far.
We hunt them down.
Now he can only count to 3.
Take 2 49 cards.
49.
Yes. And a 101.
Glimmer of Hopes. That means something when we have 5 of those.
But did we kill one of the bandits? There's 4 of them
For
total.
the
but
needs
we
of
killed
certain
each.
scenarios, consider
they
this
fleed
to be
away.
objective number 1.
Oh, we got both. We got 2 objectives done.
At any time, you may return 5 Glimmer of Hope cards to take 1 99 card. Should we do that?
Yeah, sure.
Which is another Hope Reborn. Here's our 2 food things we know how to deal with. We can build a bridge,
What do we
and
get?
we're still sparkly magic.
Yeah, don't get rid of my magic. I love my magic.
We're still magic. We're still here. We're still magic.
Phew.
I'll leave it off to the side, so we're
It's special.
so it's obviously we're still magic.
Mm-hmm.
That was objective 1 and 2.
Okay. But
Nice.
okay. So it was hard for me to really
Pay
pay
attention.
attention.
So what happened?
Come again?
There was like a bottomless river.
There was some.
They're trying to go to a place called Kel because they wanted, whatever, be friends.
The Kel Protectorate.
There's someone who's like the master of the worms or something that I thought
Kel
was
is
really
down
interesting.
over there somewhere.
Are they cookies?
By
On the other side of the Great Sea, it's basically where the cookies are, is where Kel is. But these guys,
you think
these
they're
clowns-
Keebler elves?
water side or whatever she called it,
Okay.
made a deal with the Worm Master to not get destroyed.
oh.
And that made Kel mad.
Oh, Worm Master is the mafia.
And so now that the worms are gone, they're like, let's go make Kel happy. Let's go bribe them and say, we're sorry.
Yeah, and that's what the convoy was.
Yeah,
taking
that's
them
what the
some-
convoy
like
was.
a tribute of some kind.
But the tribute got destroyed, or something
Bandits came, killed people, took stuff, and their cattle.
There was 4 of them, but we killed one.
It just said they fled.
And
He
there's
pulled it up 3 fingers and said there was 4 of
There
them.
was 4 of them. And we killed like the stragglers. They're like, you'd never be able to handle the real bandits. That was insulting.
So there's still bandits
Honestly,
out here somewhere.
I felt an affront.
Well, you're welcome.
And we told them, hey, if you go west from here, you can go to our place and you would be protected. It would be safe for you if you just go a little bit west. That's where we're at.
So there's still bandits out here.
Do you think that's what this is? Because this is end scenario and go back into the Citadel as like an entire group. This is another like leave as an entire group thing.
What's
Maybe
the
it's-
level on this thing?
Maybe it's like a
3?
3.
We don't know what the house is.
Don't know how. Well, I mean, we still should probably at least
Explore
look at
that.
these 2 before we head back, despite having accomplished what we kind of came out here to do.
I agree.
Is
We
that-
find the bandits
Well,
and run them
with the
through.
level we have, we've been stopping at places where it, like exceeded our level.
Yeah.
We might as well explore everything on this level to kind of see what's out
We
here.
find the bandits and run them through is what I'm hearing you say. And
Sure.
I agree with you.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
I'll loot the house.
Loot the house.
Cost 1 card, 0 successes.
Hiya. Okay, it looks like I loot it.
So 136.
I do have a lot of sneaky cards, actually.
It's a
So
6.
I might be like some sort of
Remember,
roguish.
you could put that back in your hand if you want.
Oh, I can? No,
If you
no, I
choose.
can't. No, not if that's only if that thing said I can. I think.
Yeah. It
Oh,
does.
really?
Yeah, this isn't a movement. The movement is the one that's always
It's
returned
this,
to your
it's
hand.
this symbol that says you can put one of your cards you played back in your hand.
Oh. Okay.
The building has resisted time and war. Beneath the spiggy on the sign, you can make out the words
Spiggy in.
"The Red Spiggy," an abandoned inn without a doubt. You search from the cellar to the attic without finding anything interesting. I wasn't listening, obviously, because there's something hidden under the floorboards.
You don't
But
know
notice, oh wait, but notice
That was a
several,
story I was told.
several dusty rooms still
Yeah, he hasn't shared it with us.
in favorable
We didn't ask.
condition to travelers. You enter the most spacious room, probably the one once occupied by the innkeeper. It has been an eternity since you last slept in a real bed. Oh,
Do you lay
look at
down,
this
take a
soft bed.
Made of straw instead of stone.
What's that action?
It's like a rest action. The success is the first light of day wakes you from sleep. The involved characters share 4 life points, and then you can discard this. So this is like our life point recovery.
Oh.
No, we should do that.
Oh wait, that's something we could choose to do, and all get involved.
We'd share 4 life
Well-
points amongst us.
We'd share a bed.
I don't
Well,
need any.
we're each
Yeah.
at 6, so the more. Yeah.
Yeah.
if
I'm
we-
into it.
If we could get anything.
I haven't lost any hit
But you get
points.
4. You can go to
No.
a max of 99.
The 4 combined.
Oh.
You share 4 life points
okay.
amongst the 4 of us.
We should do that and put a couple somewhere.
It's like you should probably take a couple, and then because you just
I'm
lost
down
them.
2.
I lost a couple.
2.
He lost a couple. He's lost a couple.
Okay, so
But if
between
I-
between you 3, you should share the 4 points because I haven't lost anything.
Right. I think.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm
I think
into
that's
it.
what we do. Right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Go for it.
So
It's
we
a
all-
0 card, 0 success.
Share a bed. And we got 4 hit points.
You snore so loud.
Get off me!
Me?
I make a point to not be included in this action. I'm sleeping somewhere completely different.
You sound just like Andrea.
I had to wear my earplugs.
You sound a lot like Andrea.
Well,
Product Placement.
You know. What is this?
Except she also does
Product
warn me
placement.
things
Oh,
like,
nice.
in the morning I'm riding my bike, so if you need earplugs, put them in when you come home.
Okay, so we all
who's
get one
getting
hit point.
Who's getting the hit points?
You already have armor.
So I get 1 hit point.
You get 1. Are you going to do any fighting? I know you like fighting.
I don't have any weapons, so it's just with my bare hands.
How about you take 1 and I take 2?
Are you going to be able to explore this room and find the secret treasure? Or
I
what?
don't know how to do that. That's why I was wondering what that action is. I don't know. How do I pull up the floorboards?
Did you get something? Did you get a card or something from that?
No.
That said anything about it?
Did you get it? You didn't get a quest item from whatever you
No.
learned?
No.
Sounds like you're not very good at this game.
But I listened to the guy tell me a story.
Was there more than 136?
He made it sound like there was multiple anecdotes, multiple stories he could have told me.
Uh-huh.
And that's the one I rolled for. So it sounds like there were multiple, and what I rolled gave me this
Nothing.
one. I should have
Is
the
there
option.
is there more than one, more than
A single.
a 136 card?
No.
So it'd almost be like search again, but with like more detail, but possibly get an additional card. Okay. Sounds like we can't do anything about that then, unless this reveals something specific.
I'm supposed to look under the floorboards.
For the treasure. For the treasure. Do not seek the treasure.
Sounds like you were lied to when you tried to search and there's nothing there because it's been abandoned for years.
I was told.
You repeating it at me doesn't make an action appear.
Okay, did you get 1 health? Give yourself a health point.
Okay.
Alright, somebody's got to go check out that other place. That was a nice little nap.
I will.
Okay, you want to explore this?
Is it still 3 level
Mhm.
shiver? Mm-hmm. It has been raining since mid-morning. The earth and ground has turned into a quagmire that is extremely difficult to move through. I always get stuck.
You do. It only rains on you.
Look at your timepiece. If it is between midnight and 10, I mean,
It's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost 20.
You avoid the bad
It's
weather.
almost 2000 hours.
okay. Each character on the active player's terrain card must -3 from your pile.
That's bad for you.
And then either return 1 Glimmer of Hope card or take a 1 card.
Wait, we just got stuck in the mud here?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to us?
You can either lose a glimmer of hope or get a 1 card.
But we all,
We already spent our Glimmer of Hope cards.
everyone on the active player's terrain card must take -3 off of your.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
lose 3 energy.
Dang, that's costly.
Oh, crap.
What the heck, man?
Dang. It's always raining on you. I don't know what's
To
up.
move back, I've got plenty of cards to do the move actions to help get us back.
Oh.
If we're-
You're gonna have to lead us back.
I
by
can lead us
Citadel
back
and
move
slower.
action
I
wise.
feel like since we'll probably get these again, we should before the beginning of each session decide what is our true time. You know,
What do you mean?
like what is
'Cause
our
it's always
what is
it's
our
always
world-
gonna be that
what is
one.
our in world?
Because we always play at that
time.
time.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes me wonder, like, are these all very similar? Like,
Does it
There's
give you
a-
multiple
the
actions based on
later
the
the later in
time?
the day it gets worse.
It gets worse and worse.
It just makes
Yeah.
me curious.
We would always
True.
have to play before 10 in the morning.
Or we just have to randomly assign it, you know?
Oh my goodness. It gets worse and worse each thing.
That seems dumb though.
Yeah.
It should
I
be,
don't like that
Each of these
randomization.
should
It's
be
not-
random, like right. These
Because
should
who
be
the
random.
heck is playing the game early in the morning?
Yeah. I don't like it.
That doesn't make any sense.
You're
'Cause this-
barely able to stand and would not mind resting for a few hours on a straw mattress, no matter how dirty it is. You're exhausted. Wait, do we all get one? Say we don't all get one. Do we all get one, or one of us gets one of these?
I think we each get one because look, each character must
And
lose
then
3
return 1 Glimmer of Hope card and take
or take a 1 card. So
So we either give up a Glimmer of Hope card to not become exhausted.
each of us.
Yeah. So
yeah,
to
because
lose-
we're involved. Yeah, we're all involved.
We
right?
spent all of our Glimmer of Hopes.
Yeah, we ought to like before we start for like the evening, like just like
Dang it.
randomly pick one of the like times a day to like.
I know because. Yeah, we should.
We're exhausted.
Or just like cycle through it each.
We
each
just
week.
took a nap.
This is in the past, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But you can now reveal 128.
That was not great for
You
us.
are exhausted. Okay, so anytime you may choose to return this to your
At the
return this
bottom?
to return your exhausted card. So I have a way to get rid of this using this unleashed.
Okay.
Wait, how many sections are there
Which
between
is
like
nice.
the times? There's like
4, I think, right?
you have 4 sections.
Look at just real quick. Look at the other one, because I remember I got one like down here, and just compare it.
Well, are we like trying to stop every time at like 10 o'clock?
10:30 or
Because we could just do it by like hour where we're here.
yeah.
Like the first hour we're here, where it's in the morning. Second hour,
Because
midday,
it's usually
third
like
hour.
a good 2.
If we go
We could do
long
that.
and we get
2
into
to
the 4th
3
hour,
hours.
then it's extra
We
hard.
could do that.
And then just like depending on how early we run into this.
That would
Any
probably
hours
make
we're
more
here.
sense for us.
Yeah,
'Cause we're
because
always going to play at the same time.
like right now, what is it? It's the PM. It'd be like
Yeah, like right now it would be
midday. Is that what we're thinking?
probably.
Hold on.
Each hour, so 7 to 8 a.m. or 7 to 8 is that first section. 8 to 9 is that
Yeah.
third, and if we're having to be
Going
past
long,
10,
then we get the worst option of like
that's the last.
Okay,
one.
there's only one of those.
only one of what?
But look,
That card.
I was saying, look
Okay.
at the past. Give me those cards in the past.
No, but that.
Oh, let me look.
This is the one that I put out.
That's the exact same card
Is
from
it the exact-
before
and then we
when
put
he
it-
ran into the mud earlier.
Wasn't it? I put one. I didn't go back and watch the stream to see where I screwed up and put a 1 out,
Oh,
where there
that
wasn't even
was
supposed to be
confusing.
anything,
I don't know.
and that's the card where I
That
just
was it?
randomly put it back in there.
Okay,
It's one
so-
card, but we could get it over and over and over.
We could end up getting it over and over again, probably once per threat. Because we didn't take any of these outcomes. It was the mistaken card. So it won't happen.
I like Brandon's suggestion.
Yeah, I think we
I
should
think
do
that's-
that. But I just don't think we'll come up
that's-
with it all that often.
that's
But we
more
should do
logical.
that from
Okay.
now on. Where it's just like,
Yeah.
don't always be stuck with the worst one on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the bottom of the steep hill, a path goes down to a rocky scree that obstructs the passage.
So a 3 and a 2. So we are pretty low on stamina as a group.
So
3.
can we choose to rest, or do we have to wait for that? I guess we have to wait for that action to appear, huh?
Which action? This
The-
like
the-
rest
the re-
action.
The rest action, yeah.
Well, we had revealed something of like you can come
What
back
if you had
here
like a campsite or something?
to like.
We had that camp. Yeah,
Wait,
there was a camp.
this inn is still here. We can still sleep in the bed again.
It's none of. Oh, this is still here.
Yeah. We should come back to the inn and take another nap.
Yeah.
That's
plus,
true.
there's another.
We can.
Plus, there's another camp too. Remember?
It would
Was it
show
this-
up as one of these events here somewhere, where you would come across like
I
a
thought
campfire.
there
Is it this
was.
one? The flames, a crackling
Yeah.
fire. It's this.
No,
thing.
this is supposed to be discarded.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
so
does say
it's-
discard this.
It does say discard this.
That's unfortunate, but this is what I was thinking. Is there's like a fire to help, kind of.
Each involved.
I was about to say that's cheap of just like
Return
immediately
the-
be able to get more life points.
Back here, we can remove our you're exhausted.
Yeah, we'd have. Yeah, this is the spot. That's a long way.
That's
to
a long
come.
way anyway.
Yeah, and it's not like actively doing anything to us. It would just be like in certain scenarios, being exhausted would hurt us further.
So, when the time comes, I'm going to, yeah. Whose turn is it then?
I don't know. We kind of got to decide if we want to like.
Wait, but it is an active thing you can do. This is an action.
Yeah. You can become unexhausted. It just is going to cost you 4
You
cards.
see how much it costs?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We can just get rid of 4 cards and become unexhausted.
And then one returns to the hand.
Yeah.
For me, I'm going to use this because I don't have a lot to spare when the time comes.
Yeah, what is that? You're something?
Yeah, so I'm unleashed. At any time, I can return this card to return the exhausted card.
Yeah.
So if you're okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that,
Go for it.
and then I'm also gonna.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do?
Shut up.
How do I
It's okay with you, Brandon.
How do I perform the second wind? Second wind.
'Cause I'm
I
so
forget.
mean.
So
I'm in
I want
charge.
to gear up. I want to gear up. This is gearing up, right?
No. Gearing up is like the items.
Oh, okay. So I want to perform.
Wait, what are you doing?
He's getting rid of it.
I wanna- Get rid of the exhausted card
Yeah.
by returning.
But this one just gets rid of it, right?
It's,
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like an action to do that.
It's
Okay,
not
so
action. You
I just return it,
Yep. Yep.
and then this will be returned. And then
Yeah, that was one.
Yeah.
I want to use. How do I use the second wind?
Yeah, it's just an action. Do
Okay,
it.
so use this action. That's +6.
Starting
Plus-
to wish I hadn't
plus-
discarded my second wind.
Wait, plus
Yeah.
3.
It's starting to seem like that was maybe
Good card
a
to keep.
tactical error.
So +6
Possibly.
if you choose to discard one. Of
You had
the
a lot
card
of good
from
cards
the
out,
hand.
though.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, I could succeed at almost anything with with this set going on.
I'm gonna do this one. So I
Oh,
guess
well.
take them off the top.
Just says randomly
2,
pick 6.
3, 4, 5.
You just randomly choose 6.
Okay.
Lightly shuffle and then
Yeah,
just grab the top 6. Doesn't need to be too scientific.
Yes, you're right.
I don't know if that's random enough. The random police are here.
2, 4, 6. Okay, good. That goes back here, and then I have to choose one of these to get rid of. I'm gonna choose this one.
Nice.
Block. Right, that should go back there, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm really tired.
We're all exhausted from the
have,
mud.
I have the stamina to reduce my exhausted, but are we gonna keep looking around, or should we like either head back to the Citadel or whatever it's
Well,
called,
I mean,
or
I
try
can-
this thing out?
I
I'm a
can
little
start
scared.
because I just got 6 more. I can explore a little bit if we want.
I
me to do
kinda
that as
wanna-
a group
I kind of want to go down there.
because I can afford it.
This is where they came from. What's this? I do want to go after the bandits. I'm just a little bit tired. But I am willing to give up some health to get some cards back. If it comes to a fight,
Yeah.
I will give up some health and have enough cards to just kill something. But for now, I'm just really tired.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's venture forward a little bit. I'll be the move gopher.
Okay.
Oh, immediately after this is revealed, you may draw one additional card and reveal it. This is not when I wanted that, but
Oh. That sounds like a...
You have to,
Okay, yeah, we will move
you have
out
to
now.
reveal another card.
I don't have
yeah,
to. You
no,
can.
It's part of...
Well, that's a reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a reflex
That'd be
card.
great during a regular action, but anyways, you guys can.
Yeah, move us all
Yeah,
down
I'm
there.
just gonna
We'll come
follow
along.
you.
We'll tag along. All right. You know,
Okay.
I'll look at the one further east.
This one.
That
Yeah.
one's
This one's a level 5.
expensive.
Oh, never mind then.
So ground shiver 5 required.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Okay, so I go and I look over
Mandatory.
here, and a bone shrub emerges from the bushes. Oh, bone shrubs. Yeah.
Classic.
This corrupted shrub collects bones, which it uses as both weapons and armor. Ooh, fun. Well, aren't you a cute little thing? It's a mandatory battle for us all.
So we're all involved.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Piece of cake.
Each one of them is chained.
Uh-huh.
We have to succeed to progress.
This is easy.
What is this?
This is gonna
No,
this will be tough.
This is
Tough and tough too.
This is so easy.
Or tough too. What are
Look.
those?
But listen.
If your ground shiver is level 5 or higher, it's tough 2. Or maybe we have tough 2.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
It's a tough one for us.
What are you talking about?
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is a chained 3
All right.
for drawing cards, and then requires 2 successes.
That's not bad.
Let me just
Chain 3 and 2.
gear up a little bit here.
That's what, 2-1 and 4-1? Oh, this
3
isn't
2
too
2
bad.
1 4 1.
I'm gonna have my armor.
I think you can take him. We're all involved, but I think you can
Yeah, I'm
handle
definitely wearing my new fancy leather jacket. And then it's going to cost me at least 3, so we'll do 1, 2, 3. And all I do have to do is get a 2.
Only a 2.
And it's chain 3. Alright, this first fight's going to be easy. Pizza cake.
it. Pizza cake.
I love pizza cake.
Cut my life in 2 pizzas. This is my last retort.
Praetorian. Oh no. I hate it. Okay. So, I have 2 sixes. Yep, you heard me.
Okay. You take a damage, and you can return one of those cards to your hand if you want.
Oh, you have no symbols.
I know, not a single symbol.
Your armor didn't help. That's
Wait, no, you don't have 2, do you?
There's no symbols here. None of the
No, I mean
class
2
symbols.
stars.
That's too
Oh,
No, I did.
one and then okay,
You
one
get to use all 3
together.
cards.
Choose 1 card in your action deck or discard pile and add it to your hand. Discard this. Oh, no, I don't care about that. -2 or -4 if this is the only card in your hand. I don't understand that one. Choose up to 3 cards in your discard pile and shuffle them back into. Oh, oh, this is second wind. I need to be able to use this. Okay. These 2 things are identical, so I don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, deal. Moving on to battle. Is it just a 1 on the next
You
one?
just have to get 1 success, and it requires 2 cards to chained.
Well, that's easy.
You want to go again?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. I gear up with my armor again. And I pick these 2 cards. And
Did you use this on the last one?
we discard this.
Because you need to roll
Oh,
a
no.
die.
Oh, can it be destroyed too?
During
if
consequence
you roll a
step,
one, you
roll
have
a
to return
die. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a 2.
Wait, now wait a minute.
Okay.
During the consequence step, roll a die. If you roll a 1, return this.
Oh, wait a minute. Read. So
And then it
I
also
shouldn't have
says-
even rolled for this. Look at what that says about only if the action fails.
What?
If the action fails, roll a die.
Right. So is there something in here that says that
Wait,
it's
what?
going to be okay? During the constant step, roll a die. Oh, there's not.
So I have one that says what you're talking about, and
Yes.
one that doesn't do that.
Right.
So like better quality weapons, as long as you succeed, you don't have a chance of breaking it.
Yeah.
And is
I
that what
like
yours
that
says?
better.
You only need
Then
to-
that sword working 6 times, and then it's gone.
So you only on failure do you need to roll.
Yeah, that's what I was going to look at. Is if like is it tied to actually using this? Right.
And selected means it was selected
was
during the
selected.
gear up
He did
phase.
I'm going to
select
do
it.
1 more card.
I was hoping that meant only if you use the 2 symbols and actually use it to block, then there's a chance of it. That
Okay.
would make sense. I was
Cool.
hoping it
Great,
said
grand,
something like
wonderful. I'm going.
Okay, go ahead.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you got it. Nice.
Got a success.
Ooh, we got her.
Okay, you take 1 hit, and you
Okay.
can return
that.
1 card to
Two
your
symbols?
hand.
No.
And I can return one of these to my hand if I really like it.
Yeah, and you roll on your armor again, I guess.
Okay, let's roll on the
Dumb
armor
that
again.
even if you're not using it, it might.
A
Well, that's-
1. It's gone.
Only
That's
if it's selected.
See ya.
So he did use it.
I selected it.
I don't.
Yeah,
I think
whatever.
I should stick around more. Than that.
Yeah, that's kind of a dumb.
So realistically, because he was only having the potential of taking 1 hit, maybe shouldn't have selected this armor and saved it for like if something was going to hit really hard, then pull
Yeah.
out the armor,
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
Yeah.
During gear up stat, during.
It kind of prevents you from just
card
always using all your gear all the time.
action, and then take whatever card to try your luck
Yeah.
if you are jinxed. Random. That sounds terrifying. Okay.
This is the 3rd phase.
Let's
He's,
just score
he's
all these.
finalizing the
Okay, we're in the 3rd phase of the fight.
Oh, he was choosing.
3rd phase is 4 cards chained with 1 success.
Oh, I'm gonna need to use some health,
Jeez.
and I get two cards back per health. Is that right?
Yeah. In this normal difficulty.
So he has to do all 3 phases, right?
No.
No. We can split
Any
it
of
It's
up.
just
us,
choosing
any of us
to.
could do the next
I'm just doing it.
active thing.
'Cause I'm a. They used to call me
Because
Mrs.
I
T.
got this. I can use this. Ignore the minus. Oh wait, that's.
But that's
not-
like that's like losing 4 cards though.
here.
You can ignore
minus
this kind of
4.
thing.
All right.
Yeah, I could use it in something like that where I take away the requirement. Right. That's what that means, right?
Yes.
So,
you
like-
can make the requirement less,
So like,
But
for
this is a
example,
which doesn't make sense for this thing.
For example, like, if we wanted to use it for that, this would be a good idea.
If you wanted to use it for this,
Because it would knock it down, like, from 7
right?
to
Instead
4,
of the 7 to
or from
explore
7 to
this, you could
3,
explore with 3, right?
15 plus.
So you're in such good shape you could go to one of these harder.
So
spots.
what's that one? That's Shiv,
5.
Ground Shiver 5.
So it takes 7 cards.
Otherwise, it takes 7.
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna finish this deck. Hiya! And a hiya!
Succeed.
Yeah.
Hiya! I
You
think I
only
did
need
it.
what, 1?
Just 1.
You've
I destroyed the bone
you've
bush.
slain the beast.
You slain them, and we discard this.
Nice.
And what's the number
Oh
over
boy, am I more exhausted or what?
there? You're looking a little tired now too.
What else? Can I get to keep one of these cards too?
No, because it would have said on the
It
card.
Oh wait,
Did it
hold on.
say
What
anything?
was our knowledge score? Did you already read that part?
I didn't get a chance to read any of it.
Oh,
Okay.
Actually, just kidding.
what is our knowledge score? The book
I don't know
score?
what is
It's
it.
got to be at least
Our
6.
knowledge is 4.
Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered. But if our knowledge score was 6 or higher, we could have discarded this and read
Something.
a
dialogue.
dialogue. Otherwise,
we
we'd
would
have to
know how to
fight
deal with
this.
We don't
So-
know how to deal with it.
We just discard this
Okay.
and you won the fight.
Cool. All right, and I'm just
But it does
discarding all
reveal
these. I don't get to
147.
keep any of these. Is what it's saying.
Correct.
Cool. Done.
The waves of the Great Sea lick
Well
the
done.
foot of a plateau where a thicket of dangerous-looking vegetation proliferates. It looks hazardous.
We need a 5.
That's a 5?
Yeah, 5.
Guys, that doesn't sound good. That's a higher number than I've ever drawn out of here before.
And then there's technically a search action in that square.
I'm just gonna lay down right here.
What are we thinking?
So we can't go. Really can't go north anymore unless we reveal that one. Right.
I mean, this could lead to something, but we
it's
don't
not
know
a
for sure.
guarantee. Let's see. What are
Sit there and listen.
I'm gonna listen. Is that what this
I'm
is?
tired.
It's an I.
Well, I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna go forward and reveal some of these. I'm gonna move. Okay.
You can put that in your hand.
Oh yeah. You're
So
right.
move, right? So move is you play one and you can put it in your hand.
Might as well.
You're already had.
Since
Yeah.
I've only got.
Yep.
With the yellow. Okay, and then I'm gonna explore.
So you wouldn't want to go over there with him?
I don't have anything to really help with involved, but I could be there just
If you want to be involved, sure.
just in case it
Okay.
helps in some weird way, maybe.
gonna do
Yeah. Should we
that.
be over there just in case something goes bad?
Sure. Come join
I'll
me.
stay here.
I'll go over there just in case something goes really awful.
I'm just gonna lay here. I'm
I
just
see,
gonna
I
lay
see.
down.
I get it. Yeah.
So I'll be involved in your action for searching.
So I need one
You
star.
need one success, but nothing is required.
I mean, I could choose. Could I choose? Can I choose this to be? No, that's only if it's within.
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah. And the skill
Okay,
potion.
so
Which of these two are you doing?
I was gonna do this one.
Okay. Oh, it does have to have a success. Okay.
Oh,
You're
I
just,
didn't
looking
even
over the
see
cliff.
this one up here. Okay,
There's a listening thing and there's a
looking around.
looking
So
at.
I'm gonna go to the edge, to the bluff, and
Don't fall off.
I definitely won't push you.
trying to think what would be good.
Saved your life.
I'm gonna do.
Don't worry, I won't stab you in the back
I'm gonna do 3,
and laugh.
just in case.
Go for it.
Oh, good. So that'll do it, right? Because I needed just
Yep.
one.
So 158.
Perfect.
We doing the fire scenario?
Yes.
Okay.
Footprints are visible in the sandy ground. 2 individuals are ahead of you, one of whom has lost a shoe. If you have at least one objective card, which we do, flip this, because we have 2 objective cards, right?
Yeah.
Flip this, otherwise return this. Oh, I guess
It's a timed action that needs to be resolved immediately.
It's happening right now.
You follow them to the great sea, which is very rough. You observe something being tossed by the waves. It suddenly comes to life. Then nothing. Oh, it suddenly comes to life. Then nothing. Maybe someone is drowning, unless it is some kind of seabird. Ooh.
That looks like a mandatory action,
So-
but I don't understand why there are 2. Oh,
'Cause-
it is a compound action.
Yeah. So the first one is
Oh my gosh.
you need 5 stars.
Is it a fight or what kind of action is it?
It's
Anchor?
it's like we have to like go out in this water, go out
It's
into
a
the water.
sailing, swimming action.
So I technically have an open action where if someone is with me, if there's any of the flag symbols, I can get 2 successes. But that's about the only thing I have.
If there's somebody
Like-
with you,
If there's somebody with me or I have a companion with me, as long as someone else is involved in the action, I can turn 2 flags into 2 successes. That's about the only thing I have to benefit for whatever this is.
Man, I'm always
this is
Getting the-
5 successes
Here, let me
followed
see.
by 5 successes.
I'm always getting the bad ones.
And if we fail that first stage,
You
I'm
are.
always like
it's gone.
ruining the party. I have nothing.
Does anybody have anything better than that? That's
Is it chained?
no, it's not chained.
Okay. It just requires
I could
a lot
I
of
could
energy.
I could just like throw my energy at it.
It's just going to be really
I
exhausting.
mean, I could too. I have 7. Because we need. Well, let's just start it then. Because we have to do it, right?
Yeah.
5 stars.
I just don't.
Okay, let me start. I'll start us off.
Well, it's like a one shot.
It's one shot.
It's one shot.
Oh.
If you fail this thing, the bad consequence is the card's banished and it's done. Or something. Is there another card that says the end, or just banish this?
Banish this.
We have one shot of succeeding at this first thing. You got to get 5 successes.
There's no change.
Yeah.
So that's like
Well, look
picking
at that
pretty much
second
a
one.
minimum of 5
That
cards.
second
Well,
one is
I'd
a
have to-
chained one.
How many
You
cards?
gotta get.
How many,
That second one is rough.
how many cards do I need? Do I get for one?
Oh no.
Well, the next one
health point.
isn't like, oh, maybe it is banished.
How many?
We
do
have
I
to go
get?
with 10 successes. And a +1.
How many cards can I get for health points to spend?
2 for
2 for each one.
each one.
So if I spend,
Oh, we can choose to banish it at the next stage if we give up.
The first one is you have to.
The
Like,
first
I
one is
always
you
thought
have
banished.
The first one is you have to banish it if we
so
fail.
let's at least do the first one then, the first stage,
Yeah.
to
Well,
keep it.
well, hold on. Are we capable of doing the second
Are
one?
we capable of doing this at all?
Because the next one is a
well-
chained one. With
Well, at what?
A success
But
of
we can do
5.
it-
How
In
long
2
can
tries,
we?
though,
How long
right?
can we keep it?
we can't just keep doing it, can't we?
Fatigue is setting in. You're going to continue towards the open sea or go back to shore. You lose 3, and you may choose to banish it. So, like the first one, we have to do no matter what.
Oh, so we could do the second one multiple times and be just fine.
Multiplies. It's just going to be really expensive.
So
This
we
thing
just-
is really
so we just-
expensive to go save whoever
But we
this
just
is.
we just hold on to it until. Oh my gosh. We're more ready, more prepared.
It's mandatory.
No, we have to do
right
this
No,
now.
I mean like after we do this first stage, we can do this second one at a better time.
No.
No.
Oh,
We have to
do
do
the whole action is mandatory, but we can do it in 2 steps. The second step we can do over multiple attempts.
So everyone can
But
try.
this-
that.
It
But this-
costs more and more each attempt.
But this first step we have to do in one go.
The first step has to succeed. The first step has to succeed in 1 try.
What are you doing right now?
I'm counting.
It's
how
weird that
many-
it can swap that to a second person.
I'm counting
Like
how many cards.
the
I
nature
need.
of what this is somebody swimming out to sea to try to save somebody. Is it all of us swimming out to sea? That seems weird.
Well, compound action, it's
Can't you
no.
see
This is all the same person.
Yeah,
Whoever
you
is
have to
doing
choose one active person, actually.
whoever's doing it is doing all of it.
the active.
We haven't done the other compound actions that way, like the fights.
Because they have a mandatory. This is mandatory. As soon as it's a mandatory action,
But the other one had.
But so was this, and we swapped people.
But this one has a.
probably shouldn't have. I'm guessing.
Right? There's something complicated
Hold
about
on.
what's going on.
Let's look at the rules for mandatory actions.
Well, mandatory is for
Everybody's involved.
whoever is involved has to do it.
Oh,
Well,
everybody's involved.
Everybody's involved, and you choose an
You
active
have to
player.
choose an
You
active
choose an
player.
active player. This is weird that you can swap active players halfway out in the ocean.
Well, I don't think. Well, we don't know if you can.
Right.
We may have been doing all the other ones
Yeah, I
wrong.
think we did that. Might have done that wrong.
Right? Okay.
Where was that again?
You've got to have so many cards left in order to do this.
The only time I think you can change people in the middle of it is if it's not a timed action. If it's not timed. If it's not a timed compound action, then you can switch people. So it usually means it's not mandatory either.
Bruno must immediately get involved. Ludic and Bruno choose Bruno to be the active player.
At the very end, they may decide. They're deciding a new active player.
At the end of that thing,
In a compound action example.
that whole Bruno and Ludwig thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Let me.
Finally, Bruno discards 3 cards. A new turn begins. Ludwig and Bruno decide that Ludwig becomes the new active player. and he continues the fight. That sounds like we can swap. Like we've been doing it correct. It's just that in the context of the story for this thing, it seems weird.
Well, because
Are we all swimming? It said there was a boat,
No.
right?
They all have to be on the same train card. So I guess it's just us. Yeah, it is us three.
it's just us three.
It is us three, and we can switch active players.
Maybe you all went swimming in after.
Was there
Well,
a
all
boat?
three. Well, all three of us are going in swimming. It's just whoever's in charge of the action is doing the action during that point,
Yeah.
and then as the three of us, we're deciding to continue to keep swimming.
Yeah.
Is kind of how that reads. It's
Like,
a little
well,
bit weird.
One
but
of us was brave enough. One of us got in the water and was brave enough to go, "Oh, it's cold, but we're gonna go anyways." Is
No.
basically what that first thing reads.
Well,
Brr, it's cold. This isn't worth it.
all three of us jump in.
Right. And one of us has the energy to go, "Come on, we can do this."
Yeah.
And we choose who that is.
Yeah.
The
Basically,
active
you're the
player.
one to convince.
Well,
Well, do we?
that's
who-
why I was counting these up. I was
who we
counting
want?
up how many I could give up 5 health points for 10.
I'm at max. I'm at not max, but I haven't lost any hit
8.
points.
Okay, I'm
And
at
he has
7.
a lot of energy.
I'm
I,
down to
I have a
7.
decent amount of energy,
And
I
you have a way to get an extra success.
and I have a way to get 2 extra successes, possibly at least
Just
once,
as long as we're involved. Which,
as long as other people are involved.
which
with
we
me.
are.
But the next phase, right?
The next phase, we'll figure it, right?
Do we-
We'll see if we make it there. And
It's-
then we
it's-
switch to.
It sounds
you.
like we can switch up per phase
Okay.
still, so I don't have to do all of it. But that first one, I might be the best bet
Yeah,
for.
no matter what, we have to do it. Is what is
I think we do
the
it.
crux of the
Yeah. We're saving people.
So that first one, I need 5 successes, so I need at least 5 cards.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You need at least 5.
if they're all.
But if we're gonna
they
try
all
to
got
guarantee
single. But
which
but
means-
some of those cards can have half, and so maybe 6
You can do
or
this.
7.
You have stamina / health.
I can use up and just go straight to like 7 cards.
Right.
All the way to
Since I've got a bunch of stamina, I have 1 card left.
without spending any stamina, you could do.
Without spending any health,
Right.
I can use 7 cards right off the bat to get us past this first hard one.
Right.
And have a card to like not be exhausted and forced. Because I think if you're empty, you're forced to use hit points. Or no, it's when
It's not
you're.
until you need.
It's not until you
a
need
card,
more.
I think. Yeah, it's not until you need a card. But
7's probably enough, right?
I also have health, and if it comes down to it, I can spend health. He can spend health.
I'm
We've-
talking about just this first action.
Yeah, the first one.
I think 7's
You
probably
have to go all
good
in.
because
Well,
I
do
mean,
I go
seven-
all? Do I go
oh.
all in with 8, or do I keep it at just like 7?
I keep it at
Gives you
7.
two.
Because
that
that
only
is
have
assuming-
half.
For 5 successes.
But remember, there's
have
always
any way to
chances of
add
half
to it?
stars.
You got symbols.
If I can get 2
Flags.
flags, I get
What's
2
this one?
stars.
Oh,
These
it's
are
not
for
that
fighting.
kind.
These are for fighting.
The trinket won't help.
No, it's for fighting and strength.
It seems like it should take strength.
I think I might be fine with 7.
I think so. Because remember, you can
Go
Well,
all
if,
in.
if we,
You could-
'Cause if you're
might-
wrong-
it's only 1 left.
If you're wrong, we'll never know what that
But what are
is.
the chances of
And we have to
of-
play
of
this
you
again.
not getting enough combinations? You know, with 1.5 or halvesies.
I don't
Remember,
know the
we
odds
could-
well.
I don't know. I'm just going to
I'd
go
say
with
it's
all.
pretty
We don't know
close.
the odds very well.
I'm going to do full 8.
Okay.
Because we can still spend health between the 3 of us and still get that second stage done.
Yes.
If you can just get that first one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do 8.
This is what makes it fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's 1.5.
Long symbol.
2.
That's good.
So we're at 3,
Nice.
4,
You got this.
5, 6,
Yes.
7, 8.
You did it.
Technically got 8 successes.
Out of 8 cards.
Nice.
Okay, 2 of those can go in your hand if you want.
Oh, I should. God, that's a lot to look through.
So we're out in the freezing water. Didn't somebody? No.
Wait, what's the result step? Is the result step when you
What does that
when you
mean?
show
Plus
cards?
one, look, you could only use 1.
Yeah.
Plus-
Results.
That's required.
That's like after the success.
You're required to
amount,
use one,
right?
but only one of them counts. In
So you have a
your successes.
reveal. then you show your action.
During the
Which
results
means
step,
we
you
gotta come
may
up with
draw an additional
stars.
card.
And
to
every
reveal
time you
it.
fail, you get more and more tired.
I think the results
Use
is when
3.
you're determining.
Every time you fail, you're going to
Results
lose
step
3
is revealing
energy.
the cards.
Do you have a way to
Okay.
add stars?
I have a way to add cards
I might
and
keep that.
stars.
Well, I could.
And I only have I have less than you
What if I
here,
use
but
this?
not by much.
Can I use this on a chained?
You can
event?
lower that to -3, but that doesn't help us because that's for like a big thing.
Yeah,
a big
but then,
requirement.
but I could remove the chain with that.
No.
No?
You just make the chain less required cards, which makes this harder. It makes this easier, but it makes
Yeah.
this one harder.
Okay.
This is for you being not exhausted and you doing stuff like this. This is between the 3 of us, we're gonna burn a bunch of energy, and the fewer times we do this, the better off we are. Because every time we fail, we lose 3 more cards. Every failure is 3 more cards, unless we
Yeah,
give
and
up.
we need basically like in a perfect.
If
in
it's a freaking seagull,
if a perfect situation, in a
It's a
perfect
talking
world,
seagull, though.
best case scenario is we only spend 5 cards to get those,
right,
but
right.
it could be it could be a lot
It
more.
might be worth me spending some health, get some card back, to me take the first shot at it and use my
just
skills.
see how close we
That
can
will
get.
just give me more chained things to at least.
I just got a
Get
skill
somewhere.
to reveal an additional card during the results step.
Okay, you've got one of those too.
I've got one of those. I'm going to replace my fighting card with that.
Okay.
But at this point, I have nothing on me unless I give up health.
So the second phase, I'm not going to get 5, but I can burn 3 cards to get close. Right? And then it may be that you have to spend enough health for you to finish it.
But we're just trying to get a card with at least a star.
A card with 5 stars.
Yeah, that's what's hard about it.
No, but like each time we do it,
We
because of what we
it
have,
reduces.
we have to at least get a card with a star.
Each time we fail, we lose 3 cards,
in
though.
I get that, but
ideally.
no single card can have more than 1 star.
No. Right. But I can
So
add to
that's-
the chain, is what I'm saying. Is I
That
can.
are not fight cards.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I
I
can-
thought they were fight cards.
No, so what
My
I'm saying
bad.
is I can add to the chain
Okay.
to do the first go and at least
Gotcha.
spend some skills to get. I'm only going to get this down to like 2 or something.
No, that-
right?
that
Even
makes
on
sense.
best case, I'm only going to get it down a little bit. But I've got to spend
Some hit points.
some hit points for it, right? So I'm going to do at least 3 cards, but I'm probably going to spend 5 to do it. So I might as well tank up a little bit and try to get up to. A lot of these things say lose 2 health, so I kind of want to have 3 no matter what. Does that make sense?
3 health.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get how many cards per health? 2?
2. Right? So if I shuffle these, spend 5 health, and then blow, 5 or 6 on this, it should get close enough to where, like, Drew can finish saving the seagull.
I watch it be just some bird that we're being. Watch it be a piece of trash that's just like bobbing around the sea.
the card that we get revealed is if you feel lucky.
Oh no.
It just comes down to 50-50
And
chance.
of course, it's like me, I always fail on those,
Okay.
knowing my luck.
So this isn't gearing up, but what this does is that I can take, and it's the one required, right? I can choose to do a couple more, trying to make this easier on me, okay? And then I'm going to use both of these to include all 3 in my chain thing, and if I don't like them, I'll add 2 more and keep 3 of them. So I'm only going to bring this down to like 1 or 2, and then
Sounds good.
Drew can finish it off, right? So there's 2. I can take,
You could risk it for the biscuit.
I can do this and say I can keep all 3 of these now, right? And then I can use this skill as well which lets me do another 2 cards and hope for something better.
Okay, full
Right?
full star is good.
So stuff like this. So maybe that's 2. These 3 is 2. Kind of no matter which way I go with keeping 3,
You only get 2 stars.
I only get 2 stars. Unless I say I only keep 2 cards,
plus
but
a
I
star.
can say I'm guaranteed a success, so it's 3 stars.
Yeah.
So let's do
That's
that.
better.
I get 3 successes, brings us down to 2. All these are gone, and it also costs me 3 more.
Because of the fail
Because
consequence.
the fail consequence costs me another 3.
Okay.
Fatigue.
So that's
So now, Drew, you're going to have a swing at it and try to get rid of. Do you have anything to
Not to bump it, no.
not to bump it? So we need 2 more swings at
Unless-
it to get
I
a
mean-
star.
Hey, I could use this. Look.
or ignore.
Right, or ignore the -3.
Oh,
if I really
yes, you
want
can use
to.
that to ignore that penalty, which probably makes you a really good shot
So-
at least taking the next try, if not both.
If worst case scenario, I'll use that. So I need at least 1 card for a star.
It's 1 required. You can only keep 1, and you need 1 star. And with that ability, you won't have to discard an extra 3. Do you still have health, or did you
Yeah,
just
I
you already
have
spent
7.
all your health? Oh, you're
I have
good.
7.
You're
so
good.
I'm gonna do
You're good.
3 to hope to try to get 1.
You got this.
Okay. And I didn't get it.
Oh my gosh.
What are the chances, huh?
What the heck? Oh man.
Okay, so
Oh, you only get to keep 1
I'm gonna
card?
spend this. I don't even get to keep any of those.
They don't go in your hand.
No, is it just a
Okay.
1 chain?
1 chain.
So I'm gonna use that up. Return this,
Yeah.
so I don't get a penalty. But I gotta spend.
Get some
let's
cards
say,
back.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 4.
I got lots of help, so I could do the next one
either
if
of
we
you
want.
are it's 6s.
I'm
Either
gonna do
one of you.
6. Get 6 cards.
Surely between the both of you,
Yeah.
I'm sure between the both of you, you can finish this.
I'm gonna do. Oh yeah.
Wait, I spent all of this.
6 cards. 1,
So-
2, 3.
In fact, I probably ought to just like
6.
spend some health and get
You.
a few cards back at least.
I think keeping 3 with what we've seen so far of losing health,
I'm
I
gonna-
think keeping 3 is a good
I'm
idea.
gonna do 3. I'm gonna go to 3. 2 more. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 again. 1, 2.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I got 1 card or 1 star.
There you go.
Okay, got
Nice.
1 star.
You don't have any skills that let you keep an extra chain. No, that's.
No,
What's the metal wire? Oh, that doesn't count for
I have
this.
to
Never
use
mind.
it with.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that 1 success is as
Okay.
good as we can really hope for on this.
Let's do this.
How many did you just spend? Sorry.
Just 3.
He did 3, but you still and you lose 3.
I'm just gonna go. I'm
You
just gonna
probably
go.
need to go next. You probably need to take the next.
So maybe do
shot.
the next spend of
'Cause I've
spending
got-
of 3.
Well, no.
I'm at-
Did you discard 3 because you failed? You still have to discard 3 for
I
this.
Oh wait.
You discarded the 3 you played.
Okay, yeah.
You still have to discard 3 from
You're
this.
right. So I'm on.
Is
I'm
this one of the
still
ones
at-
you played too? So you're down to like 2 or 3.
I'm at 3.
It's probably best if Brandon.
So I spend the next 3 hoping for 1
so that
success.
so we have enough energy to get somewhere.
Yeah, but then
I
I
think-
could
I
still
think
go
you-
down.
I think.
I
you're
think 3
probably
is the
next.
right number.
I agree. His thing was a fluke. Let's pretend.
Yeah, the
that
first
was a
3
fluke.
chances are on your side
To get a star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a star. Yeah.
That's gotta be.
Okay, I'll do the next round.
You've got to succeed at this.
No.
Seriously. Oh my gosh.
I only got 1 flag. Nobody's got anything for an included action for adding a flag.
Gosh.
Adding a flag.
At any time during the result step, you may draw an additional card and reveal it.
Do it. Come on. It has to be.
mode.
Oh
Wait.
no! What the heck?
Well, I discard this.
Wow.
They're all half stars.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay,
And then you lose 3 more.
and then I lose
Okay, well, I'm going to do it.
these 3.
I'm just going to use these 3 up.
Do you have the health
Yeah.
to give up? Because you've got to discard 3 at the end.
If
well?
I fail.
True.
I only need 1 more star because we're down to 1.
You're right. But I've got 4 cards.
But I got 3 health. What do you have? 2 health or 3?
I've got 3. You should do it. There it is.
Big money, no whammies.
All right, what do we do?
Okay. Banish this and read 39.
I gotta make sure those are. Okay.
Nice.
Bucket of gold, bucket of gold, bucket of gold.
39, you say?
It's not going to be worth it.
Ever energy berries.
You were right. A man was indeed drowning with a seagull.
Good.
You reach him and wrap one arm around his chest, pulling his body against the current. Again, it drains all your energy. You slump down in the sand beside him just long enough to catch your breath. The young man hiccups and spits out some water. He slowly comes to his senses before sitting up. The horns chased us after the soldiers' attack. To think that we were only a day or 2 away from Kel, our destination. Selwyn and I managed to escape while they set fire to the wagons, but their horns were on our
What?
hounds. It's like there's an R in there.
Hounds. Yeah.
Hounds.
It's a weird
We're
non-cursive
on our
thing.
trail. You think that's an R? That's for sure an R
Hounds.
and an
It's
N.
got to be hounds.
Well, we're not letter certified, so we'll never know.
He puts his head in his hands.
Horns?
Horns.
Maybe
Hounds.
it's some kind of animal?
Maybe they're like trying to say hounds, and that's just their
Horns?
Their accent.
They're hounds.
The horn.
They're hounds.
Hounds.
They're French, the guys who made this.
Well, there's no asterisk by how.
Is it in the glossary? What the
Still
hell?
reading
Well,
the
they're
glossary.
French.
And they are French. I mean, it's just English. Then.
Oh no. They're hounds.
I don't know how you guys keep saying that out loud.
Oh,
as
look,
if,
yeah.
as if you're like eventually it's gonna like
is-
sound like a real word.
it is.
I'm trying to make it like, what is that accent that makes it sound like an animal I've heard of before?
Hounds.
They're hounds.
Road.
Put his hand in his head in his hands. That cursed barking. So it is some kind of hound. It still echoes in my head. We had no
Because they're
choice.
barking. It's some sort of, I can't pronounce it to make it sound like a dog.
You emphasize that R so
Hounds.
hard when you're trying to say it.
Hounds.
Hounds. We had no choice but to throw ourselves into the water.
Hound? Maybe it's an M. Hound.
Give up on it.
My brother was exhausted. I kept telling him, hang in there, Selwyn, they'll get tired. But he panicked. He used up the last of his strength. There was nothing I could do. He begins to sob. Oh, he lost his brother. We say, come to the Citadel. Our community will welcome you. Only if I can avenge...
We got necromancers there. They'll bring your brother back.
Only if I can avenge my brother, he says. Alright, we'll take a 104 card. A 001 card.
We're out of. Oh, wait.
104.
Man, we're getting all the objectives over here.
You are exhausted. Okay.
I'm gonna grab
That's
my
just me,
pizza.
though, right?
I hope it's just you.
Because I can handle that.
Does it say everyone? Is it like a consequence?
I don't know, it just says
No, it's just take one. Let's say that
Where-
only you're exhausted.
where I'm at. Take a 104, take a 001.
That's the exhausted I just gave you.
Oh, 001.
For the needs of certain scenarios, consider this to be objective number 4.
Ooh.
And a 99 card.
Alright, I gotta go down and grab a pizza.
Oh, you got
Hope-
pizza delivered?
Reborn.
Uh-huh.
That was a good card. Oh, you're exhausted again. We're all.
So that took a lot out of us.
We
Sure did.
really kind
I
of hit
kinda-
a limit. I'm afraid of the other one now.
The other one? Oh, this like listen one?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm. I feel really low on resources.
I got 4 hit points and 1 card.
3 hit points, 0 cards.
That last thing cost us like cumulatively 15 hit points and like 20 cards.
Yeah.
Oh!
Man down.
Oh!
Hold on. Hold still.
That sounded expensive.
Treacherous.
Everything's fine.
I'm really tired.
It's just listening.
I was just looking.
That's true.
I was just standing on the edge of the.
We technically could have just abandoned that
peering out in
one.
the water.
That we could have abandoned at any time.
We could have.
Like, but only after the first phase, right?
I'm hoping that really pays off in the end, though.
I got 3.
We know that this will.
Got a bunch of objectives.
This will give us destiny.
I'm
Got 3 objectives
I'm
done.
keep hoping though. I keep hoping that these people are actually valuable people. They're not necessarily valuable in themselves. It's just the cards that we get from it.
And it gives us destiny, though. So they'll end up giving us building a building.
Well, last
providing
time
production
we got like a
defense.
side objective. It was that girl you carried back up unconscious that ended up becoming like a boon to our
She added things to the village.
like village and stuff
where
like
you
that.
The lady you
You
saved.
could add buildings and stuff. All right.
So I think it's worth it. I think that was worth it. Getting an objective card, that seems like a big deal in this game, is getting
Seems
objective
like a big
cards.
deal. I think that was worth it, but I'm tired.
Do we dare try to listen real quick?
How else are we gonna get our health back? You know,
We won't, besides
We
making
gotta
our way.
go back
Unless-
home.
I think
unless it's in one of those.
I think we either start heading back now or we do that as our last action and make our way back.
Well, if we head back, well, we gotta think. We need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 cards at least to get back.
Amongst us, we can do that as long as nothing. Right? We're not doing any more exploring. There shouldn't be any
Yeah.
more surprises.
I just
We
used
still-
my second win to get some cards back, so
And I can
How
technically
3.
use a second wind as well. Like
Oh,
if
good.
like if I discard this and this is my last card, I can get 6 cards back.
Okay.
Well,
I just have to discard this.
Okay.
I say we
We're in
do
good
it,
shape.
and that
You're in the
That might
condition
be
to
the
listen.
end.
I'm the best condition to do this. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly list it real quick.
so
So 0 cards, 0 successes, just 110. And if I die, I die.
Yeah. We'll let you die.
See if there's a fire specific one. Hold on.
Wait, someone should be involved just in case I can utilize this.
Okay. We can be involved. I'll be involved.
sure, I'll be involved.
An oppressive silence hangs over the area, as if all life has fled or perished.
Doesn't sound good either.
You feel a sharp pain in your calf. A small spider has crawled under your clothes and bitten you.
Okay.
Finally, it seems that there is still life in this area, even if it brings you no comfort. Discard all 110 cards from the adventure deck without revealing them. Also,
What?
take a 13 card and try your luck. If Lady Luck is on your side, the wound is itchy, but the bite does not seem envious. Discard 1 card with keyword blessing.
The wound doesn't seem envious
Hold
or
on.
venomous.
Venomous. What did I say?
Envious.
Well, you
I don't
know.
think it envies you
It's
at
okay.
all.
It might
hasn't-
envy
He
me.
hasn't been letter certified yet.
Let's look at the wall.
Nope. Not certified.
You are jinxed.
Now what happened to you?
So, if
You're
you are
envious?
if you are jinxed, I'm no longer envious. And the spider bite is venomous. Take 004 card.
Oops. Why does this keep going on?
I got bit by a spider by listening.
You turn into Spider-Man.
You look too
You
close.
know what's funny
You look
is
too
like
closely.
a scenario like this has happened to me up hunting, of just like pausing to like listen where it was like dead silent, trying to listen for anything, and then all of a sudden I'm standing on an anthill and ants are just like crawling up my leg, taking over
Oh
my
my
leg.
gosh.
Wasn't a spider, but it was just like ants. You are ill. Immediately after this is revealed, if you are already ill, do stuff.
You're exhausted and ill.
And if immediately after performing a recovery, lose 2 life points. Ooh, I can't be the one.
I think you're done.
I'm done. You guys are dragging me back.
Yes.
I mean, I could do it once. I've got 4 hit points.
You're okay. You're exhausted and sick, and now we have to carry.
Okay,
you.
that was.
Well, I can still do my second win to get cards back. That's not recovery.
Oh.
I can still technically do second wind, but in fact, if that's all right, I'm going to
At
do that
this
right now.
point-
You guys okay with
Yeah,
that?
you
Yeah,
should.
and at this point, I'd rather not even bother trying to reveal that.
Listen,
That fog.
I'm done with you guys.
Well, it's a level 5.
I'm coming back over here.
Most of these are level 5s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can't do that anyway.
it would be expensive to try to
Okay,
do
well,
this.
we should all move.
I think
this
so.
That's free anyway.
So here we are.
I'm gonna get 6 cards back.
So-
You don't look so good.
I'm ill and exhausted.
Why are you all wet?
Don't ask.
You guys just been out playing in the lake without me?
Well, and we have like a rando that's even more wet and exhausted with us.
Yeah, we got to carry him back, and he's like grieving too because his brother drowned.
Oh,
He didn't
that's
save
so we
me
got-
for the swim back.
We got to deal with that.
It's my secret.
okay.
Okay, who's gonna use
Secret
cards
is that
to
you're
move
always
forward?
wet.
My secret. My secret.
No, the secret is that.
My secret is that I'm always wet. I didn't save any for the swim back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, who's spending cards to
Look, I'll
help
do
move us
it.
forward?
Look, let me lead the way. I've been sitting here for a little while.
Great.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
spend a card to move forward.
Uh-huh.
Or are you looking at your cards?
Let's do
to
this
draw?
one.
Oh, I do kind of want to
Tonight.
one move.
Oh, you're right.
You don't get to
Wait.
choose.
I don't get to choose. Why did I think it was my hand? Sorry.
That's not how you play this game.
Nobody saw that. That's
Now you
fine.
get to
Now you can take that, return it to your hand if you
Fine,
want.
whatever.
I kind of want to do the next space, so
What do
I
you
can
mean?
get a card
Okay.
in my hand.
Okay, so we all
Let's
3 of
move,
us,
Yep.
and then you're moving up to the.
Yeah,
What color are you? Green.
I'm green. I don't even care what it says, but oh, it could help. We'll
Then
see.
all 3 of us follow. I technically have
You
no
wanna
cards
do
in my
it?
hand.
Have something in your hand.
It might be useful to have in my hand just in case.
just in case we get crazy enough to do whatever this is.
Okay, I'll move forward to get something in my hand. That's not bad.
And really, we don't have to do the -1 if we want to put more things in our hand. Right? We
Yeah.
don't have to use.
Yeah, you can all choose to. Yeah.
I maybe want another thing in my hand. There's a chance I have a second wind in one of these cards.
Go for it.
Dang it.
Okay, now we got to decide: are we going back to
Dang it.
our place or potentially someone else's town? We have a guy with us that we're trying to take back to the Citadel with us.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you
he
mean somebody
says-
else's town?
He may not want to because he says he'll only return if he can avenge his brother.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
So
we
we
might have to
have
like
unfinished
we might have to
business.
like agree to something with him.
Because he was objective 4, huh?
When we get back to Citadel, we might have to like agree to attack. What's their buckets that those guys were trying to like appease
Yeah.
with their gift? We have to like
And we didn't find the bandits that ran away.
no. It would require probably exploring this stuff more. I would assume it's coming out here and then down or something like that.
So we have 2 options. I doubt we want to do that
Wait.
group action.
Is it a hole?
Don't we, though?
You want to?
What's the action icon?
It does look like
Well, it's
a
this- it's like
strange
this-
disc at the bottom of a...
Investigation.
Well, it's investigation, but it's the like the red stairs that seem to indicate leaving.
Oh, that thing. It requires
Well,
all
it-
kinds
That's what I'm
It-
saying. We have like
it
a red
indicates
stairs.
leaving, but it's group,
Like all of us have to be there, and all of us have to do it at the same time.
which means it might take us to an entirely new threat or
Well,
objective.
well, remember that the people at the wagon said their town was back this way.
So that could lead to the town.
So I think this is the town from the damaged wagon. People from the damaged wagon.
But they were trying to get to the Kel.
River.
The Kel's over at... Oh,
Yeah, they were
probably
they were
trying
coming
to
from this way, trying to
River
go that way.
What was it called?
And
River
they're like,
Bottom or
bottom
we're
of
trying to
the
get
sea.
back to our town, back west the way we came.
River Bottom.
They were talking about a
Something.
bottomless sea. Oh, something about the puddle. They said something about the puddle. Bottomless sea to the puddle. They said they crossed the bottomless sea. So they're from Waterbank. Waterbank, was that the name of it?
Yeah, that was it.
So Waterbank's like up here.
Okay, so then this is something
So
completely.
it's like they were trying to come down to maybe come around this to
Yeah,
get
like through Cal. Oh yeah, look. But there's Cal. They're going to
Cal.
Cal. So they're trying to go to Cal.
So then maybe this isn't town. Maybe we ought to look at that real quick.
Yeah.
I do worry
I'm
about
into
the
it.
stairs icon.
Well, because I just looked at the stairs icon, and you guys are right. It's not necessarily a leave action. It's just all conscious characters must be involved in it.
Oh, that's all the stairs mean?
That's all it means.
Yeah. Okay.
It just means group.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
57.
We're doing great.
So who's
What could
active?
go wrong?
Who wants to be active?
Let's see what it says first. Oh, active right. Yeah. Who wants to be active doing this?
Do we have to decide right
Probably-
now?
Yes.
I have 4 hit points and 5 cards.
Probably you, I would say, because I have 0 cards.
Okay.
You're.
I have
It's-
4 hit points and 2
You are
cards.
screwed up. But
I think
you're
But we're
I'm,
still
the
involved.
I'm technically the best off.
Yes. You're still. That's
This slab will probably give you access to an underground area. Unfortunately, you have no idea how to open it.
Oh, good.
Perhaps it can only be operated from below, or you have to wait to find out what the secret holds. If your intelligence score is 7 or higher, read something.
Nope.
Then if you return otherwise during the then if you would rather resume your journey, I think we just can't continue on if we
There's nothing.
I would rather zoom it.
maybe drawing
Yeah, zoom.
during the
Just
draw
shake your
step.
blood.
Live
for my-
Chart in the world map. You seen
Zick boom 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 now.
pay the cost of collectively withdrawing. Oh shit!
I think that's the
Okay.
strange slab.
I think we
Remember
can't.
how we have this map we got from someone? I think what we found is the strange slab down there.
Yes. So it's like a
If you say so.
yeah, the strange slab. Zoom in.
Is there a thing on the? Hold it. Come
Zoom
back.
in, zoom in.
Oh, strange slab.
We have.
Oh,
we have
Okay.
we would rather try to resume our journey than attempt to try to do this.
I believe.
And I don't think we have a high enough intelligence to do this.
I believe you.
Believe
Oh,
that.
this is going to be difficult. We need to be prepared to try to open this slab.
Does that just stay on the?
At least we know.
No, it's timed action.
So
Goes
it's
away.
like right now. Oh, but we can come back. And
We can
do
come
this
back and
again.
do this at any time.
Except now it goes in the past. Or what does it say it does?
except, well, yeah.
It goes into the past.
But we might reset everything from the past.
It could be. That's true.
Yeah.
We don't know when the past really resets.
Yeah. It takes a ton of stamina, and unless we have a bunch of feathers, it's going to be like around 90 cards.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Yeah, that's later.
But each feather takes away 10. So if we come back with like a bunch of the feather symbols, we'll.
What the freak is a feather symbol? Oh, the reflexes?
World map card must be. It's like a world map card.
It's these.
Oh.
So so we have one,
We have one.
which would reduce that 90 down to 80.
80. Unless we have
A level
ground
9,
shiver of level 9.
which then reduces it down to just 30.
But we can't.
30 energy.
But
30 cards.
we can't even attempt it unless our intelligence is.
They make
7
it sound like our
can
intelligence score
start-
has to be 7 or higher.
to even
We have
attempt.
so we have no idea how to open the slab was telling us.
That's like in-game
We
stuff.
know nothing about this slab.
Yeah, we wanted to like, looks like you might have to like do some stuff and maybe come back to this later or know some more
A
stuff.
slab.
It's a round rock.
That's nice.
Okay,
That's cute.
So now we move on to going back to the Citadel.
who's moving us?
Who's going first?
First.
I will.
Okay.
You sure?
Okay.
But you get to keep it if you want. Remember?
I'll move us the next step.
No, we're here.
Oh, that's right.
This is an event here, so this action is
right.
always available.
Another.
Okay,
group
each
action.
unconscious character gains 1 life. If we do this, right?
I think we should.
Each unconscious character gains 1 life point and regains consciousness. If
Who's
you're
a-
unconscious,
Who's unconscious?
if you're unconscious,
if you're
I'm not unconscious. Why do you keep saying that to me?
Because it looked like you were giving yourself 1 life point.
only if you're unconscious.
This is a part of that first thing you said.
Yeah.
Each
Oh, okay.
unconscious
Each unconscious
gets-
character gains 1 life point.
Okay, I get why you were
And-
yelling at me.
Okay, what's
Because you're.
I get it.
all right? Moving on.
Do I have to CEO you or something? Like,
That's the only way I understand anything.
discard all the cards on the board. Oh, shoot.
This is us just going home, right?
Yeah.
This is only if we want. We don't have to do that though, right?
No, this is just us going. Is this the thing? What did you
Do
do?
we want to do it? Do we want to do the event?
I don't know what the hell you decided to do. I thought we'd just go back to the Citadel.
That is.
It
This
is
is
going
it.
back to the Citadel.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
part.
we're
This
done.
is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Discard all the cards on the board.
Yeah.
So everything on the board goes into the past.
Right.
We were doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going back.
We're really doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going
I'm
back.
tired. Aren't
We
you
have
tired?
no stamina
I have
left to
nothing
do
left
anything.
to do here.
With 3 hit points.
We have no stamina to do anything else.
So everything but this terrain card goes back. Open the threat booklet.
It's talking about this turn card, yeah?
Yeah.
Because it's pointing to it.
Open the threat booklet. You've got the threat booklet to where the bookmark is. Read the epilogue to end the scenario.
Great. When you're ready, I will read it.
Here we are. Okay.
Epilogue. If you have at least one objective card, read conclusion A on page 4.
We do have at least one objective card.
Yay.
We're not failures. We actually did really good, I think.
Conclusion A.
You should feel good about yourselves.
As the camp takes shape in the protective shadow of the Citadel, you see some children running to meet you. They grab your clothes, pull you and push you, try
stiff
to
arm
make
them.
This
themselves
is a-
understood with chaotic gestures and rambling
Is
sentences.
this the bad consequence?
They are happy to see you.
Sounds like an awful consequence.
Nah, this is not what we wanted.
The adults freeze at your approach and observe you. Their eyes dark, jaws clenched. Why?
Because we brought.
I don't know, that seems pretty
strangers
normal to
with
me.
us?
You tell the community that a convoy from Waterbank was attacked not far from the Citadel, and that the few survivors should be joining the camp soon. I fought some of the attackers who were looting the convoy. Seasoned soldiers. Your gaze drifts to the palisade that protects the camp, made of stakes and a disparate pile of rocks and scraps. This makeshift protection will offer little in case of a real attack, as if in response to your fears, a small group calls out to you. We need to talk to you. We have bad news.
I thought we already had bad news. We're tired
I'm sick.
and sick.
State of play. Survivor from the convoy. You managed to save at least one victim of the attack on the Waterbank convoy and to have them join your community. Take 199 card.
I accept. That should be another Hope Reborn.
Return all objective cards, applying the following effect. For each objective card you return, corresponding to one or several survivors of the attack who joined the Citadel,
Okay, we have 3.
which means 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
We barrel, +1 barrel, or
Oh.
armor +1,
Yeah.
or
So for
knowledge +1, or crown +1.
so for each of the 3 survivors, we can
get to pick
increase one thing.
So
I think at least one of them needs to go to armor.
protection, defense, knowledge, or
Add some defense.
yeah, because it said that
Our
Yeah.
defenses are
palisade
really...
is inadequate, so that's
So I
probably
did 1 defense.
uh,
Right. We only have 1 influence.
foreshadowing.
Should we probably add another to that, whatever it means?
Sure.
We're not getting them very.
And then I think either another defense or intelligence or knowledge. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
I feel like we've been getting a lot of those.
Just by events
Just
we
by-
run across,
yeah.
huh? People just telling us
So
stories.
I would
about
rather,
knowledge.
okay.
because we haven't seen any of these others at all.
So maybe another
Out
provision
one
and then
round.
another defense.
So maybe we got.
We
two
already
more,
did 1
right?
We got
defense.
two.
We
We
did
got-
1
I
influence.
think production or
We've only got
influence
1
or
left.
both. right? Production.
Oh,
and
we got one
influence.
left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to do one more defense?
I would say.
I don't know. The fact that we just like fought a bunch of guys and possibly incurred some retaliation.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
defense would be smart.
Let's do another
Plus-
defense.
plus
and
this
this
might
is
be-
trying to warn us.
It might be
Yeah.
a foreshadowing, yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay, ready to set off again. Each player discards all of their hand cards.
Well, this is still the conclusion?
This is still
okay.
the conclusion.
Discard everything in our hand, okay.
You have finished the scenario, no smoke without fire.
Okay.
If you want to begin the next scenario immediately, do this. Or if you prefer to continue the adventure later, do this.
It's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Return all the cards in the past.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That in and of itself will take some time.
Well,
Then read the introduction of the scenario.
Wait, are these the past as well? Is this still here?
That's
that's
still there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, are we doing this descending order or ascending order?
I'm gonna pick an order and just make it Wes's problem.
Ascending
And if he
sounded
complains about it, I just
pretty
don't care.
good.
Here's some ones. You got ones over there?
Yeah.
Those all ones?
Yeah.
110, 136, 151, 001, 290. There's a 2. 152, 153,
You're not very good at this.
No, I'm not.
13. 13. 110. 57.
Oh, so while you're doing that, I've got a little bit of a dude bro update.
Oh, Dude Bro still works there?
Surprisingly.
I don't know how that's happening.
Yeah. I think it's getting closer and closer to him not. As more and more stuff is revealed, but I don't know. He seems to have some friends in high places.
Wait, did the big... Okay. Is the Dude Bro update related to the big thing he wanted to do but started early? Or did that actually end up successful?
That ended up
Well,
in quotations
successful, I mean.
successful because they keep saying this word of we copied everything one to one, but I keep finding things that are not one to one that they're going, oh my bad, let me fix that real quick. Things like none of the applications suddenly able to access hard drives and stuff like that
Just not
because of like the
accessing-
server switchover.
Now we only get the past ones back. We do not get banished ones back. I
No,
believe,
banished
right?
ones stay banished. But about a year ago, they did we had a internet outage that caused us to no longer have internet at the building. And they did this big push of like, well, the site needs to have a redundancy. It needs to have a second line coming in for internet. In case one goes out, you have a second one.
Expensive.
Like a second provider.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of places do that.
Yeah.
And so they went through this whole thing of like, okay, we got to hire this company to come in and run some extra cables and all this stuff and like make sure everything's kind of like really airtight. And they like paid all this money to like get it done now, just in case another outage happens anytime soon. They paid all this stuff and they got the second line in. Cut to a week ago.
I like your foreshadowing. This is really
I'm really good at
really good
storytelling, aren't I?
storytelling.
Yeah.
Cut to a week ago, we lose internet. It takes a while for our system admin to deduce what kind of internet outage it is, whether it's all external or internal, and all that kind of stuff. We eventually find out our provided service is just out and they're having an outage in our location. It turns out that if you go through all this effort to include a second backup line, there's like some extra steps at like the firewall level where you gotta kind of plug it in and make sure that it's connected to everything so that everything can actually use it.
Wait, hold on. You lost me.
Like
No.
actually testing it?
Well,
lost me?
so there's these
Start
cool,
over.
there's these some cool ports on like a firewall where if you plug in the cable and it's a second input of internet,
You can have two
there's like some
inputs.
there's like some fancy configurations that you have to do.
Mine at home doesn't have two inputs.
No. So, which means when you just plug it in, it doesn't just automatically work. I know that's really confusing, and it seems to confuse them too, that you might have to configure this fancy stuff with the server and like the firewall and stuff to like have a procedure of how to like switch over to that new internet in case something bad happens. And none of that was set up. And it was all Dude Bro's responsibility to actually set that up when he was supposed to. And suddenly there's like all sorts of stuff that they have to do. And then
So were they thinking like, let's just unplug this and plug that one in?
I think they literally plugged in and was just like, yeah, it'll just happen automatically. Or Dude Bro just like said he was going to get that done and just never did.
We just have double the internet now.
We just have double the internet now. It's going to be twice as good. I don't know what their thought process was, but there was like this whole thing of like reassuring CEOs and like top people that like, don't worry, if we have an outage, we're all good about a year ago. And then all of a sudden that happened and we were not good the entire day. But now, because that got a lot of other higher ups, including the people who just bought us higher ups, really upset. I have all these extra network people and network security people asking me about like servers and stuff like that. And one of them says, Dude Bro pointed us to you to ask if...
Are they calling him Dude Bro now too?
No, they're not. They're using this real name.
Oh,
that'd be great
that'd be great.
They're essentially like, Dude Bro asked us to like ask you if it's okay for us to just restart the server real quick. And they named the like 3 main servers that run everything. Like, is there like a nice time to like just quickly turn these off and on? I was like, nope, there's no good time to turn these off. When you turn these off, everything in the company shuts off, from production to customer access to anything, everything gets turned off. You'll have to meet with all of these important people and discuss a time when it can be shut off. And I basically just said, nope, go talk to lots of people and get permission and schedule off time, and it shut up a lot of people. And they're like, oh, okay. So like suddenly this is like not an overnight, like I can just quickly do this under the radar without having to involve a bunch of people kind of a thing. But I just couldn't.
Is it like the light switch, like we're like, we can get it in the middle and like it starts sparking? Like, if we can just go real fast. I'm on.
Computers know.
Unfortunately.
You know how many times per second they check if something's on or off?
But I just,
Millions.
it's so funny. We went through all this process of getting a second internet line, and then they just decided to not do anything with it.
He's like, I plugged it in.
I plugged it in. It's working just fine. All of a sudden,
They never even had like essentially a fire test, right?
they
Like
did not test it,
like a
obviously,
fire drill.
at all. Not at all. And these are people that are like, quote unquote,
Professional.
paid professionals in networking and security.
I don't
They
know
just-
how these people get to where they
I don't
are.
know how this guy is.
What does the next thing say? Like,
Oh, okay.
should we do the Hope Reborns like right now?
We got rid of our temporary stuff, right?
It didn't say. That's really
Oh.
worrying me.
Okay. Possibly still.
I have an update too.
Okay.
Oh, but I'll wait.
Return all cards in the past. We did that.
We did that.
Then read the introduction of the scenario, get fed or die trying.
Like, are we allowed to take a turn and use the Hope Reborn things?
What?
Okay.
I don't know, maybe that's where the preparation comes in.
I think in the
look,
preparation phase we can use
return all the
those.
Hope Reborn
Okay.
cards in the preparation of this scenario.
Cards that are blocked. So we're supposed to spend them at some
That's in
point and
preparation.
block them.
Oh.
At some point, we should be able to return.
We will. The temporary ones are right now.
And blocked.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we can use the Hope Reborn ones.
That might be in preparation phase for the next thing.
It's not. It's when we unblock them after having used them. Should we just use them now?
I think we can
I
technically
think
use
we
them at
just
any
use
time.
them. We just use them.
Can't we?
Yes. So each one of those gives us a symbol on the Destiny page. So here's our tree. We can have 4 more symbols. I wouldn't be opposed to one of them getting a reflex as well. Right?
What?
Do like one more reflex thing and one of them get one?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of
Does that sound good?
Are they talking to us?
Well, because
They're talking to you.
because you guys got
They're talking about
advanced
us?
skills.
Oh,
last
that's
preparation,
right.
And we got reflex skills, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking that one of you do that. What was it that did?
I'll take a reflex, sir. I'll shuffle that right in there, baby.
All right, yeah.
What else should we do?
Um,
Maybe one of these tools. What was the tools thing? Check a box on a building page.
sure. Let's get.
Let's do another one of those. So that's 2 of these are blocked.
Whatever. Okay, let me move
Yeah,
this out
so
of your
here's
way.
our buildings. So we can check another thing on a building. We didn't start a new one, did we?
No. This is the
We
next.
don't-
These are the next. Oh no, there's a couple of 2s.
Do we have an arcade? Or
There's not an arcade, there's a cemetery.
public pool? Oh,
That might become important.
that would be. Yeah, that's where we get our zombies from.
So we only got one. We're allowed one.
For a zombie
Right
army.
now, I think we still have 2 of these. We're gonna cash in. But,
Well, I'm thinking maybe
Then start working
we
on an
start
outer
working
wall.
on an outer
oh
wall.
yeah. So maybe we ought to get 2 more of the construction
Because we
things.
still haven't even learned what the bad news is.
I thought you said the bad news was.
I
Oh,
thought you finished that.
didn't you read the bad news?
No,
Oh crap.
we don't know what the bad news was.
So we still haven't finished it yet.
Okay,
Okay.
No, the bad news is going to prepare us. Is
because
leading
that was
us
one of
into
those
the,
things.
the next scenario.
Oh,
It says
it's
get-
like the beginning
Get
of it.
fed or die trying.
Oh no.
So I'm thinking-
Oh, they ran out of food.
Either
Zombies ate all the food. All they have left
Should
is
we do a
bone
little bit more
bushes.
building?
so we maybe we should
Maybe.
work on a
Like finish the outer wall?
like a granary as well.
Well, we can
Maybe
work on
that's
one
the
thing.
more foreshadowing. The bad news is we've had some starvation. Maybe.
Fed or die trying. Oh
So I think
damn. Do a couple more building things.
defense
I think so.
and yeah.
So spend another one on a
Production.
building,
If we're, yeah.
right? On continue the wall.
Where's the granary?
We have a grain silo.
Oh, we've already got that.
We do.
Isn't there something bigger?
I mean,
Maybe
maybe start
they-
farming animals
Maybe
or something.
maybe somebody came and like the mill would help us too.
A dispensary.
Like a Pez dispenser?
Or
Or we all just get high.
CBD.
Oh, one of those dispensaries.
The better kind of dispensary.
Okay. Well, them fighting
I
words.
don't know. Great.
I'm sure
I mean,
Pez,
I
Pez is
don't
pretty
know,
top
but-
tier.
Nobody dis.
The only one, other ones I would think would
They
be
still make Pez?
the outer,
Worried
like,
about
these
those?
would be
Oh,
the
yeah, I see them
two
all the
best
time.
ones.
Production.
I should buy Pez.
You can become
Start
addicted
working
to
on
Pez
animals.
Pez was
Growing
great.
animals.
now. I collected
or-
quite a few Pez dispensers at one point, and then I got rid of them all because I was
Yeah,
like,
what
this is
is this?
stupid.
Just
But they're really cool.
This looks
Custom?
like
Like I had a whole
Whatever we
stuff. Yeah.
like Lord of the Rings one. I had like Gollum and Gandalf, like all their heads and stuff. That was really cool.
That's
Is
a
this the
goofy
only
one.
page? Okay.
This is the only buildings.
Is that cool?
That's pretty. I guess
I'm
so.
thinking that could possibly be helpful too.
And I had like a
Working
bunch
on
of different
this.
Batman ones.
During the perversion, if you're at the Citadel, what does this mean? If we have the pen, we
It has
do
something to
that.
do with
Yeah.
animals, yeah.
Well, we have even
Let's add-
we have even had a card
Wanna
with
open
the animal
Ambalik?
on it.
Amblik?
Uh oh. Extension.
Let's start adding that in.
Extension alert.
What does that mean? Oh,
We're
expansion.
adding in. We're adding in one
Oh,
expansion.
expansion.
Those are some interesting looking little dudes.
DLC.
That's
Bang Theory.
I had this with Drew. You don't know what an ambalik looks like?
Oh yeah,
That's
this
clearly
is the-
three
Oh, I thought
pieces
you-
of an ambalik.
I thought you left that open. Oh, okay.
No, that's clearly. That's clearly three pieces of an ambalik.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh yeah. Just don't open.
Don't
the
open
box.
that one.
It says don't open it. So just
I'm
don't.
gonna open it.
All right. Who wants the last cookie?
You good?
We could start with
Nice.
the animals thing. Sounds interesting.
Nice
of like-
unboxing.
But we haven't even gotten a card that says animal. Because it's
Well, no, because we start in a preparation phase. We take one of these. At the preparation phase, we return all our animals and we get a 180, which might be an animal. Maybe it's a donkey or a
if we
horse or
have
something.
cards with animal on it, but we don't.
Well-
we haven't.
But this is an animal. The 180 isn't. It's going to give us an animal at the preparation phase.
Ooh. Then we can slaughter it immediately and eat it.
But yeah, I think it has to do something to do with production and defense, or defense.
So what is it you just unboxed?
An expansion.
Which one?
The imbecilic.
Imbecile.
Place these over by those minis.
Okay.
And then this is something to be our doom later.
Boss.
And then there's a bunch of cards we have to put in place.
Yeah.
It's going to be really cool.
Okay.
What do you think? The pen? Except that's an animal for us. We're kind of worried about food at the moment, aren't we?
Well, we're both worried about food and defense. And the only reason we're worried about food is because of the title of the next thing.
I'm worried about entertainment. So like, there's no arcade. Is there like a public pool?
There's a bath.
Ooh.
During the
could
preparation
dance.
phase, if you're at the
Tavern.
Citadel, you collectively unblock up to 2 cards with the keyword companion. So basically, you bathe with your companion, and you get them back.
Is that where they hold the comfort women?
I don't have to do anything. I can just get a
Companions.
companion.
It's the registered. No, it's your registered companion.
I want to register a companion.
You've seen.
I was hoping.
Yeah, Me too.
I was hoping Tara would be my.
Maybe
know,
she works in the baths.
We were registered companions before, but
I honestly
she
think
lost
that
her
she's the
memory.
one in the smithy, but we could put her to work in the baths. She's been working on a sword for you.
oh, she has.
She has.
Wait, for reals?
Yeah, she works at the smithy.
I don't remember that.
No, she works at the smithy. Next preparation phase, she's been trying to make you another Gladius.
Really?
Yeah.
No joke. Really?
No, I'm serious.
Honestly.
Did you know this?
During the this is the canon that I'm making up, but during preparation phase, we're gonna get another one of these cards.
Great. Awesome.
So yeah, the backstory to that is this is where she works.
Good.
She made this one last scenario, and she's making another one.
All right. Cool. That makes me hopeful.
Yeah, because she literally probably gave us one of the
It's
Destiny
gonna-
things,
it's-
which is literally how we built the smithy.
It's gonna be like the sword of destiny.
Yeah, and it only breaks when you fail.
Do we have some sort of morale metric?
Influence, maybe.
So people are fine.
I think they're okay.
All right.
Maybe we should work on the mill and start
Okay.
really
let's just
working
do
on
it.
the food thing.
Do we have two to spend?
I
Or one?
did one. We can choose to use the next one on a build thing as well.
Let's do it.
Which sounds like a decent enough place to start.
Sounds great.
Unless we want some more advanced skills.
Ooh, well. Yeah, maybe we should because an extra point won't get us to the mill. We'd have to.
No.
So let's just
Getting
spend
those extra cards is helpful.
Let's just
right?
spend it on the
We gotta find a way to
skills.
get
So
more
advanced
cards.
skills?
Yeah, the advanced.
Okay, so we draw 4. And
Well, wait. When do we do that?
now.
Oh, 4 from there. Okay.
Wait, did I just give one of you a reflex card?
Yeah.
You gave me one.
Pick that up. Give that back.
Return then, please.
Let me see it.
I shuffled it in.
Well, then you probably won't be able to find it. I think I gave you the wrong card. Find something that's got like the symbol
words
of
on
the
it?
wreath. No, the symbol of the wreath in the top left.
There's a reflex card.
You didn't have a reflex?
You just gave me one.
Yeah, but it felt like I pulled it out of the wrong spot. That's why I was checking. It felt like I gave you the wrong one.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we choose who gets 2 of these.
So this was the Hope Reborn cash in, right?
Yes. We just did all of them. Someone should keep this one. Okay,
Oh,
we need
look at
this one.
Yeah.
These seem... This is only good if you have a companion or animal. So let's probably not take that one. If you have a card with the keyword companion, which we don't have yet, so that's probably not that useful. So let's maybe keep these two and decide who gets them. Does that sound reasonable?
I think this one.
We can keep both of them. We can give them both to
okay.
one person or split them between two people.
That sounds like such a good plan.
We haven't seen any of these things.
How do I
yet,
get
but
these
it's got
idiots to
good
stop
suc-
talking?
Yeah, like you.
It's got good success, right?
These choices aren't that hard.
But we don't use the success for the...
That sounds like an amazing plan. I love it. I love everything about it.
Okay, I'll take this one.
I think, yeah, you take that one. I think we give this one to Brandon for the extra success on it.
Okay.
Even though the skill I don't think will come up yet. You're
Okay.
I decided you're charming.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't seem to apply to me.
I'm definitely a charming person.
I think you're our charming person.
I'm number certified. That looks like a math equation thing.
Yes.
A plus B.
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
You know that.
That's
you know
like
that.
math things.
It's kind of like math. It's math and letter certification, which you have both now.
I think we decided I was letter certified.
Okay.
I just haven't printed out my certification yet.
Because you're not printer certified.
Look, I just barely got into auto scale.
That's true.
Okay. What do we do next?
Apparently, auto scale is not a prerequisite for...
Yeah, apparently that's not
It's
default.
not the only prerequisite.
Okay. What do we do at the beginning of preparation?
All right.
phase?
Each player
Okay.
returns all their cards with the keyword temporary.
Da-da-da-da.
Hey,
Return means
Now, illness is not temporary.
It has to say temporary.
you're like ill. You're down
not
with the
good.
sickness.
Unblock all of their hand cards.
Now, did it
Now,
say
returned is the past. Did we put these back preemptively? At what point would
No,
you
because it told us to return everything to the past.
return
Or-
from the past?
Return everything in the past. Return.
This said return and not discard, so
Yeah.
we actually go back here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where my keyword thing was
Next is
wrong.
unblock all of your hand cards.
There's a fourth Hope Reborn somewhere? Or did you already put it back?
I put, I don't know, maybe.
Alright.
Shuffle all their cards in the discard pile. Back into their action deck. Great. Well, mine just became my action deck because I have no action deck to begin with.
Oh, we can't do that yet. We're gonna do that.
Now, last time it said discard temporary and weakness cards. I didn't just miss that right. It just said temporary.
It just said
Okay.
temporary.
Of course, last time was like a 3-year span of setting up the town. So
Oh,
this might
yeah.
be like an immediately after thing.
Yeah, you might have to go sit in the bath for a while.
You're still sick? Is there anything on it that says how you get rid of it?
Nope. I'm just ill.
Okay, we shuffle our discard and put it back in our deck.
He's transforming into
that right?
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I was bit by a spider.
Yeah, you have an action deck now.
Okay. Alright.
Block all their cards with the keyword companion.
Okay.
Don't have any of that, right? Okay. Ready?
Yep.
The group watches you anxiously till Thirder reluctantly steps forward, urged by his comrades. We've just been robbed. While you were away looking for the source of that smoke, about 20 armed men showed up at the camp. Kellyan's soldiers, judging by their equipment, probably the ones who attacked the water bank convoy. They told us they work for the Necrodruid Didakium. There we go. Remember?
Oh,
Darkhan,
yeah.
Oh, that's
what
the
we're
word.
doing.
whose citadel
You're supposed to drink or something.
was
No, I need a word called Aber Amid.
Oh, okay.
Darakam, whose citadel
I'm
was
like halfway through
relatively
shot. Uh-oh.
and undamaged during the
Dang it.
reversal. What's the reversal again?
Don't know.
Uno reverse?
It's well, we can
Maybe
just,
that's when the worms
we
stop
can-
showing up.
we can look it up in the glossary. Is it in here? Nah. Yes. Reversal. This unexplained event, which occurred nearly a cycle ago, was responsible for the collapse of Necrodruid Nenadazir's Citadel. Many view the reversal as the official end of the War of the Worms, which they attribute to the death of the main players in the conflict, Necrodruids on one side, Warmaster on the other. But these are only suppositions. More pessimistic people see the reversal as simply a lull in the conflict.
Got it.
Okay.
They suggested that they tolerated our newfound freedom, but if we didn't meet their demands, they would put us back in captivity, or worse. The gang was small, but they had weapons. We didn't dare to oppose them, and you weren't here. They took most of our food in their cart, warning us that they would confiscate even more next time. I'm sorry. What's going to happen to us? You silently rant. It took you so much effort to build up that food supply, and now you're back to square one. You dismiss the group and go to the storeroom where you spend a moment surveying the situation. Thirder was not exaggerating. The soldiers took everything they could carry. Dealing with the looters will have to wait. The priority is to produce enough to feed everyone. If your production score is 3 or lower,
Pretty sure it's
That might be
higher.
it.
It is 3 or lower.
take a 129 card.
You feel a profound weariness,
Discouragement.
discouragement. If you want to return this, wait. The thunderbolt thing, is that like a permanent event?
The Thunderbolt.
Yeah, the cloud, the thundery cloud.
It is a global event whose effects apply to the whole board.
So we're all really discouraged. If you want to return this, you must block 1 Hope Reborn card, which we currently have none of. Anytime we move, the involved characters must return all of their cards with the keyword Blessing. If an involved character has a card with the keyword Weakness, there is an extra required card. So it takes us more energy to move around. It takes you more energy to move around.
You're so depressed.
And
I'm
we
ill
can,
and depressed.
and we cannot stay blessed. This is okay.
I play games to get away from reality.
Well, now you're sick and
This is
depressed,
too close
discouraged,
to-
and sick.
To home.
Okay, what's next?
When you emerge, Ephim, a young blind woman, is waiting for you outside.
F who?
Ephim.
Oh.
Ephim? How to say it?
Ephim.
F him.
Ephim. That's... I heard our supplies are low, and I think I can help you. As a child, I used to farm with my grandfather. His vegetable garden was so lush that it was envied by everyone. He had a secret. Every old man has one, but he, unlike the others, kept it to himself. Do you know about marsh bugs? They build their nests from a kind of wax that makes an excellent fertilizer. Some people even believe it has magical properties. But there is a catch. These insects live underground, so there's no way to detect them except with the big beak bird, which can reach their galleries with their long beaks. You need well-honed hearing to recognize the bird's call. My hearing is excellent. I could help you find a big beak. We could go to the mire and bring back enough fertilizer to grow countless crops in record time. What do you say? You have no choice but to accept Ephem's proposal. If you do not find some way to refill the community's reserves and prevent famine, everything you have worked for over the past months will fall apart.
You love the mire.
That's where you guys went, was the mire. You two
South?
went to go visit the mire.
You
The
practically
mire is south then?
you practically live in the mire.
Probably.
Well, maybe a little differently this time. Alright, our primary goal is to find marsh bug nests. Lead Epheme the blind into the mire to retrieve
Wait, he's
marsh bugs.
blind?
But his hearing is really good.
hear really well.
It's Toph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tophem's
Except
son. Toph's son.
Except hers wasn't hearing. That was excellent.
It was like hearing. She could tell where everything was through her feet. It was like good
Through
hearing.
movement. Sort of.
FM's like Toph. I've decided. FM is now Toph.
Each objective corresponds to each nest corresponds to one objective card. When you read the epilogue, you will need to have at least 3 objective cards or 2 objective cards if your production score is 6 or higher. So we need 3.
Oh, so we need to explore the whole map this time.
We gotta go. We gotta go find these
We
nests.
essentially got to do what we did this last time and just explore everything we can.
Preparation. You are at the Citadel.
Yes.
Take a 166 card.
You put the new thing in here, right?
And I placed it in randomly.
A young woman accompanies you on a search for marsh. You put them in order, right?
Put them in. Well, no, I put them in order, but like add their section randomly.
Okay.
Just put them in wherever you felt.
There's rules somewhere about which card we're supposed to choose when we come to them.
The gold one is supposed to be at the very end.
Okay.
And that's it.
Well, there's also symbols, but it should correspond to something here. There'll be a symbol for this scenario, right?
Yeah, the grain.
Purse. Grain. Okay.
Purse of grain.
A young woman accompanies you on your search for marsh bug nests. Only she can recognize the whistle of the big beak bird, which will help you locate the nests. So, this is a companion. If you become unconscious, give this to a conscious character. If this gets discarded or blocked, you won't be able to find the marsh bug nests, and you should return to the Citadel. A big beak bird is a red-looking, looks kind of like a phoenix.
I've seen that on the map.
Does that say something about companions?
I thought
too?
it did.
That would be terrible.
No, it didn't. Okay.
Okay. You may not take the following action unless a big beak bird can be seen on your terrain card. And then everyone who's conscious has to participate, right? That's that symbol.
Mm-hmm.
In a dialogue thing, which is I think is a card you just picked up. FM pricks up her ears and then she does things. So we have to give the companion to somebody because it is,
But this sounds like in order to get the things, we all have to be together.
we have to be together.
So we
Is
can't.
that FM?
That's FM.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we can't split up and search anything. Sorry, that's a really dumb joke. I'll end it right there.
What?
I've said the same joke like 3 times.
FM?
Yeah.
Yeah, FM.
F the blind.
That
Like, geez, like, not racist, but you bigot, you're blind sight bigot.
Sight bigot.
Her parents really sucks to name her FM.
She was upset about getting pregnant. FM.
FM.
one. Wait, what do you want to call a child? F him.
FM. While in labor, that's what all the women say. FM. You did this to me. You did this to me. Okay, so somebody needs this for their companion. They're guiding him around. Anybody care?
Sure.
I mean, I can't. No, I will because you're ill. I've got dormant strength.
Yeah.
So,
You're good.
You're not doing well.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm doing great.
Okay, we have FM. All we did was manage to draw one card.
for this scenario, your ground shiver level is 3.
Okay, that didn't change.
Set all life points counters back to 0.
Okay.
And then go back to 8. Okay.
8.
I don't know why it does that.
That is weird.
I guess you have to be very exact. Each player draws 2 cards from their action deck to form their starting hand.
2?
That's right.
I should shuffle these first.
Inspiration and vigilance. Alright. Very well. Each player may unblock some or all of their cards with the keyword companion.
She's unblocked.
For each card unblocked this way, they lose 2 life points. Okay. Return all the Hope Reborn cards that are blocked.
Yeah, I did that.
Remember to look up your side quests, the cards in the world map, and the effects of your built buildings.
Yeah, so
ready?
we can now do all the preparation phases from our buildings.
Yeah.
Oh, so like that, they give us effects,
Yep.
right?
So during preparation phase, we get 1 defense from our watchtower. We get 1 grain silo, or the grain silo gives us 1 production. We've also built a smithy, which gives us a card 190.
Gladius.
See, whatever her name was made you a sword. Wow. That is all of our buildings.
Okay. What about side quests? What are those?
I don't think we've revealed any. We haven't revealed any of those. We
Okay.
found that out last
I don't
time.
know what they are.
What about the cards in the world map? Do they
That's
give us
these
anything?
things. No, it's just like where we currently are. We haven't sent
Yeah.
anybody to scout anything else.
Okay, put a 75 card into play.
That must be.
Got that one?
Yep.
Well, it told us to not. It didn't tell us to discard this one, right?
Right.
So maybe, is there a note at the 75?
Is there another 75?
That we add to it?
Like, are we supposed to replace it with a different 75 for it to possibly be different?
That's the only 75.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay.
I guess they put it there in case we had put the game away and we're starting
That's true.
this section.
Okay, stop reading for now. Okay,
And there we are.
there we are.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. We found the marsh earlier and it's south.
Okay, let's go south, yeah?
Probably.
Flip this.
Sounds like
Shall
this
I
time we
go?
have to kind of stay together because once we
Well-
find the thing, we have to all be in the same area.
Let's
to do
start by just having a look at where we're currently at.
77 again?
Yeah. There's only one of those, so it's
It's our
probably
way out.
always- You're only 100 paces from the entrance to the campus site. This is how we leave. That's always. It seems like that's always the first thing,
Okay.
right?
it. Yep.
Okay, you exploring south?
Yeah, why not?
All right, do it.
A glimmer on the ground attracts your attention as you approach. You discover sword in the dust. Cool. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. I'm gonna take the weapon. If you take okay, so
Yeah,
let's-
you're doing that action, right?
which takes no. It's free. Okay, you take the weapon.
Wait, hold on.
So it really is like an event. He finds something. He finds like a sword on the ground.
Yes, this is a separate action.
Yeah.
This is not like a you flip it over and you immediately do it. You have a sword. Do we want OJ to do this so he can get a
I
sword?
want a sword.
Good point.
That way it's not costing you cards to hand it off to him.
Good point.
Yes.
Good point.
Because it would cost me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take the weapon. Take a 13 card to try your luck.
Oh, my luck says this one.
If Lady Luck is on your side,
You're jinxed.
oh, are you serious?
Yep.
I don't think we got a single card that was not jinxed.
No, I picked up the sword last time.
The,
Didn't
if Luck
I got
is
this
on
at
your
one
side,
point.
okay.
Yeah, that's where your sword came from, isn't
Yeah.
it?
If
Yeah.
you are jinxed, the gladius is rusty and its blade is too blunt to be of any use. Discard this.
God.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, nut dicks.
Nut dicks. F him.
And then
Then what? 81?
another one.
Yeah.
We have to.
Did we
replace
leave
it
our
with the other
companion behind?
No, she's
with me.
with him.
Oh,
one.
well,
FM,
here.
FM's here.
Doesn't she need to be
Oh, yeah.
represented
What is-
properly?
which one looks like?
Oh, is
FM?
she in there?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe.
put her on there.
Let's see. Nope. I think it's this one.
What about this one?
No, she's running.
There's a woman.
That might be it.
Can't tell if she's blind though.
You could just ask.
Man.
How many fingers am I holding up? Yep, she's blind.
If somebody is holding up the
You look
fist,
blind.
probably not a fighter. She's probably not a fighter.
Just walk onto a random field. Look, you're blind.
Let's just say.
Okay.
Okay?
Nice.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, the whole
Okay,
area
so I
down
guess
there.
we could explore here too if we wanted, right?
It's like, is this
What are you doing?
Well, before,
Morning Star, or morning tea.
right, before he picked that up, we could have,
Oh,
Drink some morning tea.
whatever this is. Huh.
get some
Wait
of
a
the mushroom tea.
Well, how do we
What are
know
you
that?
talking about?
How would we have known that?
Because we would have recognized
We
just
should have
seeing
recognized
that.
the mushroom. I kind of thought it was, but we kind of.
Well, let's look at these cards again so we can
We basically just have this little purple plant and the mushrooms are the only two things we can look for.
Yeah.
So this is the mushroom.
That's the mushrooms. Here's the purple plants that are on things.
So what is the effects? Whatever the card.
Don't know. We've never tried it.
Huh.
And we
Good.
still,
Good
still
to
haven't.
know. Good to know.
But next time, let's try the morning tea next time, which might poison you. It might not.
You mean
Because
it
it,
might heal him?
I'll
well,
offer myself as tribute.
because it can be, if you're not sure which mushroom it is, it could be the poisonous one. Anyway. Sound good?
Should we just start making our way down, or
Yeah.
should we explore the path to our right?
I think we just, let's just go down. Do we see any?
If we know where we're going,
Like reveal it at least to see what the thing is, right? Because that's not necessarily the terrain card. You just explore
It's
that
just-
direction.
It's just the event.
That
of
could be
exploring.
something.
yeah,
could
I'll just
explore.
reveal this real quick.
Yeah.
It's free. Might as well.
A cracking sound resonates as the ground fractures between your feet. As the rift spreads before you, you try to stay calm. During the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this.
It's not calm. You're just depressed.
Just
You don't do anything. You're like I'm ready for this.
yes, this is happening to me.
Take me.
This is a required action. We're all involved, but I'm the one who revealed it, so I have to be the active player.
Oh, good.
Are any of the involved players confused? I don't think so. No. I'm the only one that still has a status effect.
You're still sick.
So I have to get 3 successes with no required cards.
With how many cards?
It doesn't
not
require any.
He's not chained though.
It's not chained though.
But you need 4.
I need
He needs 3
That's
successes.
3.
3 successes.
Or 3 and then 5. If it involves characters confused.
Does your trinket? No. Never mind.
I can technically.
Well, I could, if we want, I could. Well, maybe I say that for later.
You can't just use that. That's for you if you draw it out of this.
You
That
can't-
makes your drawing a lot more valuable than anybody else's.
So was I supposed to keep this in my hand? Remember, this is the skill that we split up.
Yeah, that should have gone in your deck.
Oh,
Just shuffle it into there.
3 successes. I think I'm just gonna play 4 cards. Well,
Yeah. Why not?
What have you done?
that's pretty good for 3 successes.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah. Easy.
There you go.
And I could reveal additional card if I wanted to with this reflex.
Oh, nice.
So I got all the successes.
Okay.
So I hold my nerve and walk away at once, and nothing bad happens.
I've
Okay.
seen stuff.
Otherwise, lots of bad things would probably happen.
so you walk away?
Yeah, things would happen. Yeah, bad things would have happened if I had failed.
If
that.
you panic, so basically whether you're panicky or not.
Yeah,
But you're so depressed.
I'm
You just
so
didn't
depressed
care.
and ill that I just don't care at all, and just stepped away.
Oh, yeah.
We know this place. This is the plank
Yeah.
trail.
The wood, the wind.
It's got little bells on it. And
Oh, I forgot what it's called.
I can't be the first one to move into a square, if at all possible. So
yeah.
if we're gonna move down, someone else needs to move first, because no
think we
matter
need to
what,
go
it's
that
gonna
way.
cost me.
Here, I'll start moving down.
You're gonna move?
Sure.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, Wait.
Do you have any blessings?
No.
Okay. Do you have any weaknesses?
No.
Okay. Did it
Yeah,
only
that's the
cost you the one card?
Okay.
It's kind of normal movement for you.
With someone else in there, it just becomes normal movement for me, as if I was the
Yes.
first one going in there.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Makes it. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, this is nice. This is cool.
Well, we gotta. Yeah, I bet you that morning tea would have matured you.
I wonder
Possibly.
if the morning tea or if this will fix him. Oh, this is you are if you're confused.
I can start
We've,
losing
we've run into other cards that have been like, if you're ill, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of
wonder
fix.
I wonder if this would cure you. If we can find
What
some
do you
of that.
want to do?
Okay, I
What
want
do we have on this card?
I
Can I
want
just-
to. I want to move up with them. We all do,
Yeah.
don't we?
Okay.
you guys
Yeah,
want to
But
move
it
in
costs you.
It costs me a card,
here? Get up in here.
which I can.
And then,
I'm looking for more mushrooms.
Oh, I can add shield for people if I'm involved. So next combat.
can I do one of these free, exploration-y bits now, here, and then there?
Yeah, which one do you want to do?
Yeah, what
Let's
do you want
do-
to do? One of those or
Let's
this?
do the east one. I've done that one. Yeah. No, man. Loud braying sounds cause you to hurry. Two men are trying to rescue their donkey. Just kidding, there's no R.
Dorky. Dormicky.
It's a donkey.
Some hounds.
Whose hindquarters have disappeared into a wormhole. Uh-oh. This is sci-fi. The animal is pulling a kind of homemade sled with a lot of wooden planks piled on top. Every time the sled moves, you seem to hear bells ringing. It's Santa. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Whatever.
Oh, so
I don't know.
it's the
Okay.
planks have bells, so they're using. Those are the same planks that must be
Yeah.
that they use. So
Maybe they're building the end of
They're like-
this.
Their dog
They're repairing it.
is being sucked into a wormhole.
It was a dog.
Their
I thought it was a
donkey.
donkey.
It's a donkey.
The donkey is being sucked down into a wormhole, and
Yeah.
it's carrying the planks to repair
yeah.
this trail.
It looks like I can freely just chat him
You
up.
want to chat him up?
Hey guys, where'd you get your donkey?
So you read dialogue 48 and
Dialogue.
banish this.
48, Drew.
Oh.
Can I have some M&Ms,
No,
please?
you can pull out card 108.
48.
I was
Yeah.
prepared. I was about to.
Luck is on our side. Help us get her out of there before she falls into that hole. If we lose her, we're finished. The sled is full of planks and stakes with little bells attached, obviously taken from the singing lane.
They're stealing them.
What are you going to do with all this? We ask. What are we going to do with it? Now is not the time. Just give us a hand.
Sounds like now's a pretty good time.
You grab the donkey by the harness. Mandatory strength action.
The flail can help me with strength actions.
Plus 2, success 2, or plus, sorry, 0 cards, success 2. Does anybody have a weakness?
It's
No.
your required not
I have a
chain.
weakness.
He has a weakness.
You do?
I have a weakness.
He's
I'm
very
ill.
weak.
I didn't know it was a weakness, sorry.
I'm weak.
If any of us have a weakness, or if the
if-
active player has
If an involved character has a card with the keyword weakness.
you're involved.
That's me.
Ay, ay, ay.
What happens to me?
Well,
You
we need
fall into
8.
the hole.
We need 8 success.
Oh, so I helped.
You're what?
You did the opposite of
I'm
help.
helping.
So we need 8 stars. This is where. Oh, shoot.
We need an active character to have 8 successes to pull this donkey out.
The freak.
So
Because the mandatory means an active player has to do it.
That means
Has to be responsible for the
all of us
success.
are involved.
we're all involved and we get to choose the active player unless it says otherwise.
But because you're weak,
It's just 3 of us pulling on the donkey, basically.
I can still be the active player,
Yes.
which I have a flail, which if I get 3 symbols, I can add a star twice. And I have a card that allows me to add an additional card to reveal.
You're still probably the best option because of that flail.
I mean, it's going to take a bunch of my stamina to try to get 8 successes.
What
'Cause-
was it before that? 2? Was it only 2 successes or something?
Yeah.
Well, because he's weak, it takes us a lot more.
Because there's 3 of us instead of 4 pulling on this thing. Because he's sick. He's basically dead weight at this point.
No, he's hurting us.
We should push him into the
He's
hole.
laying on
I'm helping.
the sled,
Let's push him
so it makes it harder.
Let's push him into the hole and pretend it didn't happen.
I'm going boneless as I'm trying to help.
8. Okay, yeah, we got to come up with 8 success. 8 stars.
That
So
can't happen.
The trinket is the right tool for doing this.
Can we just tell them to screw off? I don't like them anyway. They're still in planks.
I mean, we could choose to just not spend stamina on this and just take the bad consequence.
Yeah, true.
Or, I mean,
They're thieves.
8 successes would mean I'd probably need
They look
to
like
use
thieves.
like,
Yeah, they're stealing from the jingle path.
what, like 10
They're
cards
stealing
worth?
from the jingle path. These guys are thieves.
Yeah, this is going to cost a lot of stamina for me to...
I don't think it's worth it.
For anybody.
I say we just screw
These guys
these
aren't worth
guys.
Okay, let's just take the negative consequence.
The animal keeps braying and scraping the ground with its hooves, but slips relentlessly and disappears into the bowels of the earth.
Oh.
There was no, it was no required cards, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll have a better adventure. Hang out with those guys.
What are we going to do now? And what are we going to tell the others? The 2 men ask each other, tears in their eyes. They turn to you and give you a firm handshake. Thank you for trying to save our donkey.
You're bad.
You're welcome.
Wait. Sorry. Let me read that again. Thank you for trying to save our donkey.
Yeah.
Donkey. There's adding an R into all the
it's
freaking
a
words.
you this time. Donkey.
Oh, jeez.
Save our donkey.
French.
Nice. So helpful. Okay, now we reveal...
That seemed too
Yeah,
easy.
one away.
All right. Oh, I got a little
That
big
seemed
car
too
here.
easy though, guys.
Wait, wasn't this anyways?
Yeah, I'm letting him read it because he revealed it.
Oh, path and winds and to the east, echo, surf. The great sea has expanded from the gave it out of the pride.
Wow, you're so good at reading.
He's not letter certified.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, that's not how that goes.
Doesn't look even
Look.
close to how that lines up.
My eyes
don't know what you're
My
doing.
eyes are crooked.
There we go.
I was still shocked by the way he read that.
It takes a lot. I bet you couldn't read it like that.
No, I couldn't have.
He's putting things wherever he wants. There's not even a thing down there. Oh, there is. Yeah, there is. Okay.
There's definitely not one on this side.
Is that how he ended up with that one random one?
Probably.
Did he just do
He
it
was just
again?
like, the one, I'm going to decide one goes there. Guys, I don't want to be in charge. I'm not the CEO.
I'm gonna flip this.
Everyone else is
You
so-
doing that one?
Yeah. The ground is pitted with rocks and holes that make your progress both painful and dangerous. So we've got a few options. What is that? I can't tell what that is. It's like, oh, a compass. It's a compass. You can do a compass, eyesight.
It's a couple extra actions added from here.
Okay. Well, this one doesn't have a bad consequence, so that could be. It just takes 2 cards. I'm gonna do that one while I'm here already.
So this turns into a side action
That's that one.
because these
There's an
arrows
arrow
are.
every direction.
Is there an arrow? Oh, I guess there is an arrow out there.
It can be anywhere.
Except this reveals a card.
Not unless
185.
we do this.
No, but what I'm saying is immediately after you can't do that action yet because this action isn't finished being resolved.
Right.
So
But
this
it
place
was-
is
it
here,
was here.
and you now need to reveal 185.
No, because we haven't yet carefully placed our feet to get across these boulders and discard this yet.
Okay, fair.
He basically went, hey, all this ground is really tough to get across. And we have to do
fair.
we have to do one of those actions we have to do. It's a chained action in order to
Okay.
get across this at all.
Okay.
Or I could. What's this? This second. So I could choose either one of those.
We can do both of them.
All right,
Maybe.
I'm just gonna do this.
Depending on one of them.
I'm gonna do this first one.
Go for it.
Cost takes 2. Okay.
Did we do this?
No.
Not yet.
Me, I'm just.
Pretty sure it's just a obelisk, or a, not an obelisk.
Oh wait.
What are they called?
Oh yeah, it's
big old-
You guys
it
did
doesn't
when you went
take
down there
any.
before.
It just costs me. Okay, so
There's
take
a
a
big thing
13
in the
card
ground.
to try my luck.
Ballista.
Oh, that's the ballista.
We never went and tried to like drag that back. Oh, we took a ton of stamina to drag it back, didn't it?
It was 15.
They're taking a lot.
Yeah, we didn't have the stamina at that point to try to drag
Plus
it
I
back.
used.
Sounds
plus-
worth it.
Plus I used my -4.
Do you think it's gone, or you don't think it's the same thing every time?
I don't know. It could be.
Ooh. We're jinxed.
happening
Gosh,
here?
where's Jink? Old. If Lady Luck is on your side, okay. If you are jinxed, you stumble and painfully fall. Discard a card with the keyword fragile. And take 0-3 card. Okay, I don't have fragile.
You don't have any fragile things on you.
But he gets a 0-3 card.
What is this down here on the jinx things?
No, I oh, and take a 3. Yeah. So I need a 0-3. What are you looking at
These
this?
don't just go back in the deck.
They don't?
No.
Old Cider always said, bad
It's an
luck is
item.
like a fly on a dung heap. It takes its time before it leaves you in peace. Immediately after this is revealed, discard all of your cards with the keyword blessing. Okay. The next time you must take one or more.
Oh, so your jinx can compound. If you keep getting jinxed.
The next time you must take one or more 13 cards to try your luck.
Okay, as you guys, I haven't drawn one of those. As you've been drawing them, you keep them.
Oh, wait. The next time you must take one or more 13 cards to try your luck. Don't.
Hold on, can I see it for a second?
Yes, please.
So basically, you keep that as a weakness.
Not all of them are like this.
Oh, they're not?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
all.
haven't seen any of them yet. I just
not-
am
not
handing
all-
them out,
not
and you
all of
guys
them
are like,
this. This is
okay.
like a extra bad jinx.
This one's bad. Like the next time he's jinked, it gets worse.
Okay, well I can't. I'm not gonna try my luck anymore. Cause I never.
You have the worst
But you
luck.
have a, but you have a
look
card
at-
in here that's lucky. It's got 2.
Yeah. What?
So
So
basically,
you're also lucky.
so basically, the next time you try your luck, you're just jinxed, and then you discard this.
Yeah. It's
No matter what you're jinxed.
you basically just drew 2 jinxes in a row.
Yeah, and this is just yeah.
That's a weakness now
So
too.
instead,
though.
so instead of drawing the next chance card, you're just automatically jinxed.
If an involved character has a card with the keyword weakness, which is what that is, so walking just became very difficult for you.
Yeah.
So that's the 3 card.
This was no. This is our permanent global event. What else happened?
0,
You were
3.
jinxed, and then what?
I need to take a 3 card.
Discard a card with a fragile and take a 3.
Yeah.
You have a nasty wound, and you are not recovering as quickly as usual. You are injured.
Nice. You're worse off than me now.
This is not good.
Okay, now I have 2 weaknesses. Oh, immediately after this is revealed, if you are already injured, good, I'm not.
But this one you can take an action to try to get rid of it
Yeah.
or something. Isn't
But
it?
I need
Medic.
four stars
successes
on
off
one,
of one card.
one chained card.
So you'd have to have like.
But you're lucky. You might be able to do it.
I have to wait then.
Well, you'd have to have extra abilities to get the other 2 successes, but you have 1 card in there.
That'll do it. Yeah.
I think you're done.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything else. I'm just gonna follow you guys. Or maybe it's time to be done.
The ground is pitted with rocks and holes that make your progress both painful and dangerous. So you still didn't make it across this thing. Okay.
So we just need to try that again.
No, it's a different part of this action. I'm not trying my luck. I'm going to go for the try and get the 3 successes.
Okay.
With two chained cards.
If he had gotten lucky, he discards it, and that's all it was.
Okay.
But because he didn't need, right? 0 successes. But if you don't try your luck, it takes 3 successes to do off of 2 cards. But somebody's got to get across this. We've got to go south, right?
Yeah. So go for it.
And I don't have any weaknesses, so moving isn't going to be hard for me. But I do this, which is 2 required.
All the cool kids have weaknesses.
I don't think it says that anywhere.
People are joining my group. I got Drew. It's only a matter of time before you join me.
Let's see. Do I have anything that will help me? Not really. But I need 3 success. Oh, geez. I can't do this either then.
3 successes across 2 cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of
Yeah, not
action?
unless you-
It's a view action.
Not unless you get a star, half star.
Yeah.
That's
I have to have 2 cards that
the
have
chances are.
the star and a half on them,
Low.
just right.
And the only involved thing I have would be a shield.
Maybe
for
you
combat.
should try your luck.
Maybe we.
I don't feel
I guess that's the
lucky.
point. Is you almost have to try your luck unless you've got a bunch
I don't
of
feel lucky.
stuff set up.
Well, how many times have we?
Oh, I can't, because I can't.
It's a 50.
I'd have
mean,
to do like all of them
we
and
could,
just hope that I get those 2 cards.
well, we could go this way and see if this either reveals another path or something to help us with that,
Yeah.
or we just keep trying our luck.
It doesn't sound good.
It's a 50-50.
We don't know if it's 50. We have no idea what.
Well, and realistically, if we
Cards are in there.
wanted to try lucky in, it should be me since I already have a weakness. And having people that aren't weakened in some way, I would assume is more beneficial than spreading the weakness across just everybody.
I
Right?
see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree.
Like we've yet to see a card that says if you have more than one weakness, make it worse. It's just like if you have a weakness, period, it's bad for you.
Okay, here's what I say.
Okay.
That ground
I
looks
disagree.
awfully rough to the south.
Oh.
Let me explore off to the west and see if there's a way around this.
Okay.
Right?
Go for it.
That takes me 1 to get over there.
He doesn't
right?
know his left from his right.
East. I'm going east.
Weast?
All the way
West?
into the east.
East.
He went weast.
Into the east.
East.
Right?
Right.
That was cute.
Does anybody want to come with me?
Do you want some backup?
I don't think I need it necessarily, but if somebody wants to come over there as well.
He's the only one that can go over there for free.
I'll go over there. I'll come help you out.
Yeah, I'm just
Leave
gonna
the cripples behind.
I'm just gonna,
Wait.
you guys just stay
Will it
here.
cost me too?
Yeah, me and you, it's going to cost us.
It's gonna cost you more to get.
It doesn't say that anywhere though.
This
It says
does.
here.
Oh.
This is a global thing against us.
Discouragement.
Because we were robbed.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
You want to come with me?
Yeah.
And then, because we're just exploring.
Yeah.
Stay here. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
If we don't come back by sundown, go back to the Citadel.
Stay away from insects.
If we're not back by sundown, go back to the Citadel.
Okay then.
Okay.
Sound good?
Explore that.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore this. That's very interesting.
What?
A massive silhouette darts in your direction, making quite a racket. Immediately after this is revealed,
Put this piece of Olympic figure into play on your terrain card.
Nice.
An Olympian?
It has happened. An Olympic has happened.
The one with the.
Oh, this is part of the
Is
expansion.
this like
Yeah.
a distillery or something? Parts of a
already
distillery?
Wait, are these what do you call them? Automatons?
They're Olympics.
They look like those
Are they
guys.
doing the Great March? Is that what's happening here?
No.
Wait a minute. What's that from?
D&D?
Oh shit, we should have joined you on that tile.
I don't know if this gets better.
Okay.
Olympic pieces. No one knows what happened, but the individual spent most of his fortune to pull down the tower and recover a jumble of useless parts, gutters, cauldrons, and other scrap metal. He asked an ironworker to assemble them according to a precise blueprint. Thus was born the Olympic of Valengard, whose reputation quickly spread from Gueberg to Stoneheap. Many cycles later, when an emissary of the Worm Master demanded the submission of Valengard, the city hastened to attack Necro Druid Ninidazir to protect its famous Olympic. He equipped it with root legs and moved it to a safe and secret place. And here
I
you
hate
are.
fantasy names. They piss me off so much.
They're not pronounceable. And here you are in front of one of those pieces of the famous Olympic of Valengard. Piece of Olympic. When all three pieces of Olympic figures are on your terrain card, take a 4/4/4 card and banish this. So this is another thing going on. We've got this Olympic.
On the terrain card?
If we put all three in one terrain card, we can have a 4/4/4.
So we can take this with us.
Can we take it?
I don't know, because currently we have a moving
Okay.
consequence.
Okay.
Item.
Finish reading
Oh,
that.
I guess this is my item. Okay.
Oh, it's your item?
Yeah, it's
I
a
have an
purse.
item,
Yeah.
and it's just hard to carry around. During the consequence step of moving, put the Olympic figure into play on your terrain card, or move it to your into play on your terrain card, or move it to your terrain card. Figure into play on your terrain card. Okay.
So you're just dragging this around with us now?
It kind of makes it sound like I can put it into play on your terrain card or move it to your terrain card, which basically just means I'm dragging it around. The maximum number of hand cards I may have in my hand is decreased by 1.
So you must immediately discard one of those.
If you choose to discard this, return the corresponding piece of Olympic figure.
Okay.
So we're trying to find 3 of these and assemble them?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna. I guess I discard this because I can no longer hold that many things in my hand.
Unless we decide to not try to assemble these during this run. Is essentially the choice we have.
Yeah. So when it becomes too much, and I really need, it's not that bad.
Does
If
it
I
do any-
feel like I really need a bigger hand,
Does it do anything else to your movement, or is it just
no,
taking away from your hand?
it's just moving. It just takes away from my hand because I'm
That's
carrying
not
this.
Too, okay, that's not.
That's
too bad.
not too bad yet. If that becomes a problem, we'll deal with it then.
A number 2.
You put these in randomly, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to draw these things randomly.
You can't. 2 randoms make an or. Never
Which
mind.
means he put it in at the exact same spot that I pulled it out.
you can't random a random. That doesn't. This puts it in order, right?
Depends on your random number generator and the seed it's built with.
Yeah.
How many ticks were you at? when
Oh,
you created the
so
random
I
number
was
generator?
following along a tutorial the other day, and we were just using like a whatever mathed out rand thing, and like there was no seed. We didn't do the manual seed or anything like that, and I got the exact same numbers
Yes.
he was getting.
Yeah.
It was so in the same order. Like you run it again, and
Yes.
it's like it was the craziest, trippiest thing.
It's supposed to be that way. if you don't seed a random number generator, or you seed it with the same thing, you'll get the same sequence because it's just an algorithm. So often, they don't do this anymore, but in like C, when you created your random number generator, you'd seed it with your current number of ticks on the CPU. So that was actually more.
That was more random.
That was the starting point of your random number generator's algorithm, right? And so you'd start with, it's basically an int 64, but it's based on the number of ticks since, what's the timestamp? Sometime in 1870 or something.
Yeah.
So it's that number,
That
and
number.
then it puts it in the algorithm. But if you just initialize something, all integers and everything start with, depending on the language, they start with a 0 value.
Right.
And so you both started effectively at 0 to plug into an algorithm, so you got to the same place. It's designed to be that way.
I see.
Yeah, random's really weird.
It's not random.
It's not random.
It's called
Okay.
pseudo-random.
Okay.
It's like random, but it isn't.
And then you get into the fun problem where most of the time trying to do something as quote unquote true random feels not random to the user.
Yes.
right.
And they hate it.
And you have to add things to the algorithm to make the user, to convince the user that it's random, but by doing that, you've made it not random.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's where you get into random replace kinds of things, where like you'll tell them, like a deck of 52 cards,
Yeah.
in order to convince users that it's truly random, you actually don't replace the cards every time. So it's not 52 every time. You like when they choose one, you keep it out, because users who don't really intrinsically understand statistics
Right.
will go, of the 52 cards, how come I've drawn the 3 of clubs 4 times in the last 10 draws?
Right.
Like, that's still random. But users don't understand it, so what you do is you institute a random and not replace. And so you keep the 3 of clubs out,
Right.
so that they don't see it again for another 40 draws, 30 draws or something, so that it
Right.
convinces them, oh, this must be random.
Yeah.
It's also
When it's no longer random.
the other way I've had it described to me is shuffling on a playlist in music.
Oh, right.
It's actually a very specific algorithm of you go so far away from the current song, and then the next one you stay in this kind of area, but then you jump back to where you were, and every once in a while you play songs that were all really close to each other, sometimes in the same order, sometimes jumping one just before, but it's like actually a very specific jump around the playlist, which is why if you start a shuffle on a playlist from the same song, it's actually the same playlist every time.
It is like
In like most
when
players.
when you're
So
skipping-
if you pick your first song and click shuffle from there, it's actually a set playlist.
Oh,
yeah, I've noticed
man.
that too. It's so annoying.
In order to convince humans that something's random, you have to build an algorithm that's specifically not random.
Yeah. Which
Otherwise,
I always
humans,
thought was really funny.
because humans are dumb, man.
So it's like, oh, we want to try to get real
That makes
random,
sense.
but if we choose real random, users hate it, so we just don't ever actually do that.
Yeah.
And so like the pursuit of trying to find our true random number generator was just like,
That's the way they have like actual like don't they have like random like cards like processors that like dedicated to just being a random
my.
generator? I swear I've heard of that before. Anyway,
Okay.
what time are we
Who-
supposed to get in?
I don't know.
Do you have to end
It's
at a certain
10:20.
time or
We
not?
could end
No.
soonish.
Okay.
Just
curious.
one thing though. I've realized I have exceeded my carry weight.
I
should just get rid of
Wait.
one.
No, you haven't. So the only things that add to your weight is this actual symbol.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're still at just 2.
So these don't count as one, even
They
though
don't.
they're.
Nope.
They have to.
Yep.
Oh.
So you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Good.
You're good.
All right.
So do we want to follow you guys and go down this path?
Oh look, it's the bird beak. Big beak.
Oh, we do want to go over there. There's the.
Is there a big bird down
Let's
there?
do that. It's right here. Let's do that now. Let's do that before we finish.
Yeah, let's get her.
So me and you are gonna.
Do you want
So
to?
I'm gonna have to go, but we're all gonna have to go though. Okay, so you may not take the phone.
Oh, we need you over here.
Well, hold on. We gotta move over to here, which is gonna cost me and you a card.
Okay.
Because we're like, hey, we think we see a bird.
We think we hear a bird.
We
Big-
think we
Big beak.
think
bird
we
beak.
hear a bird, but we
Big
can't
bird
really
beak.
tell. We need an expert.
Okay.
Okay, and then you guys move ahead of us into this section, right?
Yes.
Or one of you does. Who's gonna?
What else does? I don't think it matters.
I haven't
Do you
discarded
wanna-
anything yet,
Okay,
so I'll
do
do
it.
a thing. I move.
Okay, and then we're all gonna follow. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, but it still costs you guys.
And it's gonna cost me and Drew another card.
That's fine.
And I bring the Alembic with me.
Does that
My
cost?
Modron.
Does that cost?
It's a Modron.
Is that a cost as well?
No, it's a consequence of me moving. Is
It
this
just follows
this-
you.
Yeah, the consequence is really that my hand is smaller.
That's not a fight action, right? That thing,
This?
the action to get the bird or whatever.
No, it's
No.
it's
I'm gonna replace this. Then.
it's a text bubble, speech bubble.
Okay.
So we're all here. So
So
Drew
it's
would
a
have
good-
to perform that action
Every-
using her card, right?
Yeah. The
See any
NPC,
mushrooms?
because I'm a companion.
Those aren't mushrooms.
I was basically trying to decide whether my involved card to shield someone was gonna.
Well, it's got the
Activate them.
speech bubble. You have
Yeah.
a speech bubble.
Well, in my deck somewhere I do.
Oh yeah, you have to put it in there. Okay, so this is it's a free action.
Okay.
A theme pricks up your ears, trying to hone in on the bird's song. Read the dialogue, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Same
Oh,
number as your
bearing the
terrain
same number
card,
as your train card.
which is 84.
How do you know it's 84?
Because it's this one's telling us where we went.
84. A theme signals you to stop and whispers. Did you hear something?
Yes.
A whistle. Oh, if you answer yes, read
Wait.
37.
You just answered, so read the next thing.
Uh-oh.
Careful,
Wait, we
careful
can
what
say
you say.
no? What?
Apparently.
What?
Yep, I gotta read this because you said yes.
Wait.
Before you act, Wes.
Wait a minute.
Really? How could I not hear anything? This is the first time my hearing has failed me.
Are you kidding
You're
me?
gonna discourage our
Says,
hero,
worried,
Wes.
I'll follow you. Now you are annoyed. You will have to do the listening. and with that,
You're shitting me.
during the results
You're
step,
making this up.
you gotta perform a zero cost action, but with the two success. Otherwise,
Wes just made it harder for us by immediately saying yes.
Shit.
That's definitely sticking. We're definitely not retconning that back.
Okay, what? I've got to do a
Okay.
hearing action?
it says during the result step of the following action. So what's the result step? Is that the consequence?
The result step is after you've revealed cards.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything or doing anything.
No, it's if you look at the
Okay, yeah,
action
so if
resolution
you reveal
steps.
several cards with one or more class icons, the action fails. What's a class icon?
these things,
The
the
or
like flag and
I have to succeed without having any symbols.
yeah, without having how many symbols?
Shit.
you need two. So you need two successes.
And 2 successes. It's not chain.
What if with one or more class icons it fails?
One
Oh
or
no. Okay, so yeah, if you
one or more.
one or more, yeah. So
So no class action.
yeah.
You shouldn't be enjoying. Why are you enjoying this so much? You're failing. You're gonna fail too.
I'm having so much fun.
I love how
Damn
you.
it.
That's been great.
Do you hear that? Yes.
I thought you were just
Really?
I thought it was just part of the dialogue you were reading.
Okay, can we help you in any way?
Is it a mandatory?
He's the one who said yes.
No, it's all.
Oh, you
of
know
us
the game
involved.
designers who wrote that, like, I really hope this
Okay.
gets someone. Like,
All right, it is all of
we,
us
I want to
involved.
know if
We're
it
all
ever
involved,
gets
but
someone
we have to
someday
pick-
one time.
I have to pick
And
an
it
active
does.
player,
So-
and it might as well be me since I'm the one who
Said
got
yes.
us in this mess. I need 3 successes.
No, just 2.
Is it a chained action?
No.
Okay. I technically have a card that allows me to reveal an extra one if I need
If
to.
it's your action,
Yeah, if I'm the.
we should have this be. We should have this be
I mean,
you, the active player.
Okay, how do you interpret this?
Except if any of them revealed have a symbol.
oh.
If you
That
reveal
part is where we're really screwed.
if you reveal several cards with one or more. So does that mean each card,
If you reveal several cards,
or is it all a combination? So you can reveal 4 cards, and if just one of them has one or more, right?
I think if any card you reveal
Doesn't
has
matter.
one or more.
Okay.
the following action. If you
There's
reveal,
no other way to read that.
If you reveal, what? It shouldn't even say several cards. If you reveal a card with one or more several cards.
So is it basically saying if you choose to gamble on just revealing one card, it doesn't matter whether it has a class item? It's only if you reveal more than one
Kind
card?
of.
That's
If
kind
you
of what it sounds
reveal-
like.
Several cards with one or more class action icons.
How many
What
is
is several?
Several is
3
3
or more,
right?
Technically, by definition, it's 3 or more.
I think it's 3 or more. Let's go with that. So if you do 3 or more, have 1 or more class icons on it.
More than 2, but not many.
Uh-huh.
So you could do
Several
2.
is the worst wording they could have put on here.
That's what we're using. More than 2. So if it's 3 or more,
How many successes do you need?
just 2.
2.
Okay. This game so far has been very specific with its wording.
It has. Several is not very
Hey,
specific.
according to the
Well,
new
several
Oxford
technically
American
has a
Dictionary,
definition.
Yeah.
Several
it's
has a
3 or
definition.
more.
Unless it's in here.
Is there a definition of the
It's like-
glossary
it's-
of several?
Well, it's,
Glossary.
Well, it is, right? You have a
It's-
couple,
it's
which
very-
is 2,
it's very-
or several.
it's like Monopoly rules.
it's-
Everyone plays it and does it their own way, but there's technically a definition and a rule set of
Yeah.
how you're supposed to play it. Several has an actual definition.
Yeah, it does. More than 2.
Yeah. So it's basically saying if you're going to try to gamble on having more than 2 cards to try to get 2 successes, if any of them have a class item, you fail. That actually makes sense to me.
Yeah. That
If
makes
more than one?
more than 2.
If more than 2 of them have class icons on them.
No, if you draw more than 2 cards and any of them have a class item.
No, it says if
Oh,
you draw
if you
several, if several of them have,
If you
more
reveal
than
several cards with one or more class icons.
several of them
So
have
if
to have
several of
more
them
than
have
one.
icons.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So if 2 or more? Or is it more than 2?
More than 2.
If more than 2 have icons,
You fail. So you can get away with 2 of them having icons, and after that, if you have any more, you fail.
in any of the revealed.
In
Okay,
any of
I'm
the
going to go with
reveals.
3.
Do we concur? If you reveal several cards
Yeah.
with one or more, that means if you reveal 3 of them,
If all 3 of them have
Which-
symbols, I fail no matter
no,
what.
the 3
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
means several.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if any of them.
If
or
all
all
three,
three
if
of
all
them.
3 of these have a symbol, I failed.
Yeah.
If you reveal several cards with one or more class icons,
Okay.
the action fails.
Okay.
So if all 3 of them have a symbol, I failed no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I maybe should do 4.
There's
What are
no-
the odds that all
you
of
need
them?
2.
There's no way this is the right interpretation.
And
This is
you
just
need
the
2
logical
stars.
interpretation.
What else in the hell could that mean?
I have no idea. They're
That's
French.
so weird. That's worded so weird.
Several cards? That is not specific.
But everything
at all.
about this game is every
So
single
specific.
word. Every single word means something so far in this game. There's no filler words on any of the cards.
No.
During the result step of the following action, if you reveal several cards with one or more class icons, if you reveal several cards.
No, several's not in the glossary.
I love this rule. This is the
Several
coolest rule. It's like,
cards.
because it's one of those words that also is almost like a feeling. Like, you just sort of like, it feels like a lot. If it just feels like a lot of cards,
How about this?
But you,
then
maybe
you
it's this.
fail.
If you've revealed several cards, and together they have one or more, then you fail. So that means,
I don't think that's what it says.
I don't think that's what it says.
okay.
That makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense, but I still think it's
That's
the other
not
one.
what it's saying. It's not. I
Several
don't know.
cards with one or more class icons.
There's somewhere in here it says like if you're confused, do whatever's in your favor. I don't remember what page it's on. One more thing I wonder about is
You said
what
this,
is
you guys keep saying they were French. The maker of this game is French.
yeah.
So they literally could have looked up like definitions for translations of words and been like, yeah, three means several means three.
Right.
Like quite literally.
Right. What's the number on that dialogue?
You think someone's gonna have a posted it on Reddit
Well, their
already?
FAQ had like 2 or 3 cards
Number 37.
and like dialogues that have a problem. 037?
Yeah. Is there a Reddit community?
This game is so new. I doubt anybody's posted anything on Reddit.
Dialogue 37
You can look it
clarification.
up.
I can.
Dialogue 37 clarification.
Oh, yay.
If you reveal several cards with one or more class icons, does several just mean 2 or more here?
This is one of
That's not even the
That's-
several definition.
That's weird. It just means it must mean at least 2 cards because it doesn't tell you how many several is. This was how I interpreted that card, probably a translation issue. Also interpreted like this, I guess. This should be added to the FAQs. Let me rephrase it inversely. If no cards or only one card have class icons, then you are not in this situation. Hold on.
Right.
But that's not several.
No
that's
need to
wrong.
complicate it.
That's the wrong definition of several.
It should just say, if you reveal 2 or more cards with 1 or more class icons, substitute several with 2 or more and is clear. And it should probably be added to the FAQ.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, because.
That's the wrong definition of several.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Several
There's
is 3
no
or more.
dialogues in their FAQ yet.
More than 3, but not many.
So 3 is not 2. Or several is not 2. Several is 3.
Yeah.
Charles 3.
So if 3 of them have symbols,
If
it's
3
a
of them have
failure.
symbols, you fail.
In that case, do I do a 4th and just assume that 2 of them are not going to have symbols? That sounds kind of like the odds we have.
I've had a.
Drawn
I don't know.
all
I've
symbols before.
I've
had
drawn
all
all
sorts of
symbols
things.
with like tons of them on each one. So I don't know about that.
I don't think I have as many symbols.
How many successes do you have to get? 2?
2 successes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's too. We've seen too many people draw too many half stars.
Yeah, you almost kind of have to do 4
I think I have to do 4 in order to get 2,
and just kind of gamble on the fact
and
that
hope
you're.
that I don't get symbols.
I agree with that.
No symbols. No symbols. So I survived the symbols thing. I just need to get 2 successes.
Reveal that last one.
We don't need to know what it is.
I,
It doesn't
No.
matter.
I need to know.
I fold.
But if you reveal it,
I don't have to show you what card is if I fold.
What's wrong with you?
You still succeed.
I still succeed, right? That is interesting.
if you would no, this is the 3rd, so you would have failed, right?
No, he needs to have 3 cards that have symbols on them. He only has 2.
Oh, that's how you're interpreting it.
So, I succeeded. What is the good consequence of me and my awesome ears listening for this bird that I know nothing about?
After wandering among the trees, you finally perceive something like a hiss.
I'm gonna get bit by a snake and be ill. I'm gonna be ill with you now.
Efim smiles. You wonder why. And then you hear the melodious whistle. Moving branches aside, you discover a colorful bird at the center of a clearing, digging into the earth with its long beak and pulling out marsh bugs. As you approach the nest to dig it out, Efim seizes you by the arm. Not another step. Vibrations. You wait, watching closely. What a shame. Crystal toads. At least 4 of them. They love these insects and are very aggressive. Their crystalline skin, as sharp as it is resistant, makes them dangerous beasts. Better to give up and try our luck elsewhere. We need this fertilizer. I'd rather take my chances. That's your choice. Do you have a musical instrument with you? Is this really a good time for a tune? Tuards cannot stand certain sounds, and if you prefer to face them, that's up to you. I guess there's too many.
So is it a fight action to take them on?
Can we choose to
If you
fight them?
prefer to avoid confrontation and continue your search for marsh bugs elsewhere, return the dialogue book. If you prefer to fight the crystal Tuards, take a 171 card.
So we can't even see what the odds are to try to fight it until we decide.
She said that they're invulnerable, like their skin is made of crystal.
It's as sharp as it is hard.
As sharp as it is resistant.
Oh,
At least
resistant.
4 of them.
4? This sounds like a bad idea.
Sounds like a nasty fight. I guess that kind of depends on how ready we feel for a fight.
This doesn't. We can't get very far down here though. Like, you remember? Didn't it start getting really hard to get down here? Like,
I know it started requiring.
it's gonna get really
ground-
hard to
ground
move
shiver
further
level
to find
5.
more of these.
Yeah. It's gonna take.
And
it,
who knows
it takes
how
energy,
often-
but these things sound like a really tough fight.
Well, you're our warrior.
You're the one with the good hearing.
I mean, according to this, well, there could be consequences on the card itself, which. But it says if you win, all you gotta do is dig up the nest.
We need.
Otherwise, return
so
the dialogue
theoretically,
book.
if it's providing an option to get them, but an option to run away, we might have there might be 4 or 5 total nests we could find.
No one has music, huh?
Maybe.
It became difficult events the further that way they went. They ran
Still,
into.
we still have all of this, and they could be this way
Because
still.
we didn't really look for birds on
I thought it said it was in the marsh,
In the
to the
marshes.
south.
Said in the marsh. They said in the marshes.
Okay,
And
well, we
none
can
of that
always,
was marsh.
we can always
Do we
come
fight?
back, I guess, right?
Can we come
I
back?
don't think we can come back.
Because it's just a dialogue, right?
I guess we could.
Her thing is a dialogue. So somebody just keeps their mouth shut the next time.
Because she's blind, she's
So
not
is this
gonna
gonna
know where we are.
So is this gonna happen every single time we do it? It's not different anytime we find one.
If the dialogue was based on the card we were on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So at this card, so I guess we could come back and fight it if we
And
can't
just
find
say
any other
no and
ones.
see what
card
if
was
we
this?
say no and she's like, I don't hear
84?
anything, maybe it's also a bust. We don't. Or we say yes, we go through the same thing, we get lucky, and then we fight these little.
No, the yes and no thing was adding the difficulty onto finding it, wasn't it?
Yeah, because
No is a different dialogue.
84 was 84. The dialogue for this is, do you hear that?
And we have no
We
idea.
went
what
yes
we
route.
know.
No, choose your own adventure. We don't know what.
So if we come back to this, we have to do that again.
Yeah. If we say yes. If we say no, she could just be like, yeah, there's nothing here.
So abandoning this now and trying to come back to it
We're
Would
still
be
losing.
harder.
is almost going to be just as hard.
Yeah, so there's no loss, I think. I don't think it's. I mean, it could be harder. I guess you could chance it, but
Hard in the sense that we could fail that again, or no leads to something worse.
Yeah. Do fight it anyways.
I don't know.
well, we all have. I mean,
We're stamming up.
you've
Well,
got
weapons,
you've got a
we got all of
gladius.
our
I've got a
health.
gladius.
Got all of our
You,
stamina.
you have.
I have a
lots-
gladius and a flail.
She's telling us it's dangerous, but
I at the moment have an extra card I can reveal.
we have weight. We might be able to pull this off. This is as healthy as we're going to be for this scenario.
Yeah.
But I am.
fight it.
The
Kick
thing
his
is,
butt.
I'm injured, so. Would this
You're injured.
do anything?
He's sick.
No, that's fine. This is not gonna hurt me unless I want to recover.
Let's do it.
You're the one on the thing.
Okay, let's-
You decide.
I draw my sword. What card do I bring out?
It's not up to anyone else.
So,
It is about to
decide.
be up to everyone. We're all involved in this already.
you decide to confront it.
Yes.
If you prefer to avoid, okay. If you if you prefer to fight the
Fight.
crystal twards, take a 171 card.
We fight because we're amazing.
Yeah. I'd be more nervous if this was like in the 300 or 400s. Because I assume that is like
Things get
later,
harder.
later difficulty.
The crystal twards stare at you with their bulging eyes as they croak, razor sharp. The bluish ridges of their crystalline skin glisten in the sun. At your first movement, they pounce.
Can you put it here for a second?
They're evasive. After each consequence step
Oh, we got
of the
this.
following action,
That's not bad.
you may flee combat. If you do, you lose 5 energy. And return this. Oh, they're still here.
Okay.
Let's take these guys on.
Okay.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Yep. I just go after the first one.
Going on.
Okay.
Change to action.
Chain 2. Success 4.
Yeah. I'm not afraid. I gear up. It's at least 2. I'm gonna do another 3. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. That's the spirit. Oh, nice.
It's only 2.
You can only choose two, yeah.
Success.
Immediately after this is revealed,
Unless you use your sword.
Success
I'm using
4.
the sword.
So you can get 3.
So that'll get me. Oh, it lets me use 3 of them.
Which means you could get all 4
And
successes.
the reflex lets me use another.
Don't
card.
use
Oh,
it.
no.
Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And you only need 4 successes.
Yes, I succeed.
Okay.
Good job.
Move down.
Nice. What is this? Oh, reflex card. Reflex card is good.
It's really good.
That is a really good card. Okay, it just moves down.
Yep.
Another 2.
Chain 2. Success 3.
I think. Am I still fighting it?
You're doing a great job.
Your stamina's getting.
Isn't this what you
You've
do?
You've discarded a lot.
I heard from somewhere that this is. I don't remember who was saying it, but they said it a lot. That this is like your job, and this is what you do.
I'm a soldier. I'm a mighty warrior. I'll do this action too.
Okay.
I'm gonna be pretty.
Did
tired.
you? Oh wait, it's only on fails. That's
I'm gonna be pretty tired after this. This one's also 2.
but only 3 successes.
Let's do just 2 more.
Agreed.
So my reflex is gone.
Perfect. You got 3. That's all you need too. Oh,
He's
wait.
only got 2.
I've only got
Oh, yeah,
2.
that's-
I've got. It's a chains 2, and these halves aren't going to get me the rest of the way. And shield, discard 3. I don't have any other abilities, so it really is just 2. I don't have fists either. So it's just 2. So this goes down to 1, and I take how much?
It's a
3 damage.
Well,
Oh, it's only got 1 hit point.
You gonna do it?
What's this? I'll just swing my bag at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's a piece of cake.
Look
Look at this.
Watch this.
What's these birds?
I'll kill this second one.
Whatever. All right. Hang on. Let's move this here. Okay. Yeah, 3 sounds. 3 sounds like it'll do it. No.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we got him.
Got
Splat.
him.
See? Look at that. That takes some damage,
You
didn't I?
take 1 damage.
All right. That's fair.
The last one is 5, but it's not chained.
Well, I did my part. I don't get to keep any of these, huh?
Nope.
Crickets.
I guess I can fight it next. How many successes do I want to try to get? Is the question.
I forgot what that was.
Yeah, my jam.
You get to
Requires 2. I'll be using the
cover
Gladius.
life points.
Yeah.
You still got your jar of eyeball jam?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it real safe.
Is it fragile?
It is.
It's precious.
Oh, so a good thing you didn't try your luck on the pitted field.
Oh, because it was broken?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's true. Yeah. It said
Anything
something
he had
about
fragile was gonna. If he had anything fragile, it was gonna go away.
Oh no. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. You'll be able to get a couple of them.
I think I'll just do
And
4.
it's unchained.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll probably get
You need
3.
5. I'll do the next one if it helps.
Because no matter what, I'm taking a damage. And even if I lose, I'll at least get a
Oh,
card
I
back.
failed this, didn't I? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to just do 4.
Yeah. There's 1. There's 2. And 3.
So 3, and then... No symbols there. So I get 3. I can...
You take. You lose 1 health point. 1 in your hand.
Yeah, let me see if... or not. Oh, I might use this as well as the card that shows. Okay, so I'm going to use this to get another card to come back to my hand and use, well, so it's got the hand symbol. I can return a hand card that you have revealed. Is this revealing a hand card? Like using a card from your hand? Or is
I
it
think
one
the
of
moment
these?
you revealed it, I think those are revealed.
These are revealed. Okay.
You can just
You can
use
return
your
it back to
skill.
your deck, then, right?
Can't you just use that skill though? Whenever you want.
Well, I'm trying to decide if this would return this back to my hand or...
Oh, if you use the skill, you want to return it. I see what you're trying to do.
I think
No,
that's your
I'm
hand.
gonna use both of these, return this back into
Send
my
the
deck,
glossary, yeah. That those
and then
are revealed.
and this allows me to take both of these. And then I can discard this. And I just need to shuffle this back in.
Sneaky.
So sorry, that was long, but that's the end of.
Okay, I'll go.
Do it.
It's my turn since you.
I now have intuition, so after this, I'm gonna peek at my deck.
So I'm gonna do. Oh, I guess I could. Nah, I'll save it.
Do you have any things that would be beneficial from
The only thing would be the Gladius.
Yeah.
So if I use that, I can. If one of them has this fist, I get a star.
Yeah.
Up to 2.
I'm still involved, right? If we get desperate, I can give you a question mark and automatically trigger that.
So all I need is 2. I'll just do these 3. I think that's. I'll gear up using that.
Yep. Okay, there's
Okay.
one success.
There's 3, so I got more
3
than enough.
successes. Yep.
Destroyed.
Nailed it.
Trigger.
Perfect. Nice.
There you go.
Ka-chow.
All right, so the
So you
Take
lose
one.
1 health.
Oh, I lost a health too, didn't I?
And you lost 1 health and you got to put 1
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I did the take 1 back. I
And
just didn't
then-
lose the health.
151 card,
151.
and then I gotta read some more.
Let's finish reading that dialogue first of like the bird thing.
Yeah, you're unleashed.
All right, I'm back to being unleashed.
Oh, that was. Oh, I got you.
If you win the fight, all you have to do is dig up the nest. Take a 101 card.
Yay!
Objective 1.
We need 3 of those.
We did it. We got some wax.
We did a third of it. Should we call it a night?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's getting to 11 o'clock.
Nice.
I think we're figuring out this game.
We're getting there. Yeah.
It took me all this time to finally figure it out. A process. An order.
It's still
I don't
like,
feel like I've gotten any closer to knowing what my deck is good at in terms of
yeah.
like the skill things, if anything.
I agree.
I still have no idea if my deck's
Yeah,
like geared towards
same.
something with
I
my
haven't
character.
been paying attention really to my cards.
Yeah.
Like it almost feels like realistically I should give this flail to somebody else because they might be better at combat than me. But at the same time, I have a bunch of cards that like assist in combat, so it's like,
Right.
is it really not that big of a difference?
Have they been X cards or the A cards? Your combat ones?
I haven't been paying that close of attention.
Because the X ones were the random ones you drew. The A cards are what goes with
Weren't they all A cards except for like the 2 X's we've added?
4 or 5.
Oh.
You
No,
can
so
see
we
like
started with all of
you
your,
see like all mine.
Okay,
are
so
pretty
the
much
shield
all mine
one
are
was an
Bs.
X.
See, pretty much all mine are Bs. There's 1 C and some X's.
See, it's yeah. So the non-X's are your character.
Yeah, no, I got that.
So what do you have? A C, and then your D.
I think I'm a D.
Yeah. See, I'm. What did I say? B.
No, I mean, I still have, I think we all have a little bit of all of it.
Yeah.
It's just, I think, like for instance, my, what is it, Second Wind is not as good as your guys's.
Oh, okay.
Mine's
really good.
Mine's like much more. It does the exact same because it's like 6 recovery for you. It's the exact same amount of recovery. It's just harder for me to do it. Like I have to discard my hand essentially.
Mine's only 5, but it doesn't cost me anything.
Yeah, see, it costs me to use my recovery.
Actually, I get 6. One automatically goes in my hand, and they get the other in here. It costs me nothing.
Yes,
So
me
my second one is really
Oh.
better.
for my Second Wind. In order to get 6, I have to make sure the rest of my hand is empty.
Yeah.
So it's harder for me to do the Second Wind. So I wonder if like some of my
I only get 3
certain
cards.
actions are like technically there. They're just like
I get
not
3.
as good as somebody else's.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like how that's not as good as yours.
My second wind, I think, is better.
I could get 6 for my second win. I could get 6 if I just discard 1 from my hand,
Right.
or 3. So that's pretty good.
I get 6.
Yeah.
And there's no
See, even
penalty.
it's not a ton better than mine, but it's still way
Yeah,
better than
I've
mine.
got no penalty either. So I usually just do the 6 with just discarding from the hand.
Yeah, my hand has to be empty for me to be able to get the 6. Besides that card,
Oops, I gotta keep it that way.
I don't know. It's interesting. I haven't been.
But then there's probably cards that like you have that we don't have something like it.
Possibly, yeah. And I just don't.
We just don't know them.
I don't know how you would without like
We'd have to sit
pulling them
read
all
them.
out and like compare them all.
Yeah.
Right now we're like,
Okay, bye internet. Thanks for hanging out. Click all the buttons.
I wonder if they're named,
All of them.
I wonder if they're named the same.
All
like second
of
wind
them.
is.
because the second wind is, but like, do you